Hello, and welcome back to Dying with the Detmers.
We were just talking about what we're going to do because we usually prepare for this much better. I want to move the camera down a little bit.
Yeah, you're almost getting the window.
So, good?
A little more.
Good?
That's good.
There.
Hello, Patrick. How are you? Can you hear us okay? Do we sound okay? Any demon voices?
Second sound check.
Check. Sounds great. Thank you very much.
Can you hear the background music? Sometimes I say that and they go, "There's background music?" So I can't really hear it, so. Okay.
Can hear music. I can't hear it at all.
Yeah, because I have it down over here, and you would hear it through these speakers. So, what are we doing today?
Well, we are doing scenario number 4, knocking on the city gates. We're trying to find the lost city of Z. Because we don't want Colonel Percy Fawcett's efforts to be in vain. We can't let him down.
Yeah, he's dead.
But his memory.
Nah, I'll soon forget him. I forgot his name until you mentioned it.
So, what's your motivation for finding the lost city of Z? The rich stuff?
What is my motivation? Who am I? Well, Emily Black, the heiress. Well, she's getting money anyway. I don't know why she's here.
For adventure?
Sure.
Because she's never left her house before, and she needs something exciting in her life.
She's a drinker. She's got top shelf whiskey with her. So maybe she's just wanting to get drunk and have fun.
Great person to have on an adventure with you.
Sure. She's been doing pretty well so far.
Yeah, she has, yes.
What are you drinking tonight?
Water.
I'm drinking coffee.
Wait.
Cheers. Okay. So, let's talk about what we are trying to accomplish.
What are we trying to accomplish? Well, let me read you the intro first. If there was ever a purpose to the Colonel's quest, it is now up to you to complete. You. The island. The island is a mysterious place, and something strange is happening here. The cultists are preparing a ritual. Can't get away from cultists.
They're pretty common and...
They're everywhere.
Well, not cultists.
Cultist. Not cultist, cultist.
Okay.
You can hear the difference, right?
Not when we say it.
You must prepare yourself for the final confrontation. The final countdown.
I'm not going to make a reference to the band Europe.
Find the lost city before it's too late. Do not let the Colonel's death be in vain.
Okay. I'm with you. She's here. She's hanging. She's a little tipsy right now, but she gets it.
On coffee? Tipsy on coffee?
Well, yeah. Well, thematically, I guess I can pretend.
Okay. Goal. Reveal the entrance to the city of Z. Execute a successful explore action on tile number 24, which is right here. Build at least 4 different special inventions from the sheet, or from the special invention mystery cards, which we should have gotten last scenario, but we only got one of.
Yeah, so technically, if we could have already completed that part of it if we would have got enough in prior games, right?
And built them. Well, it would only have been last scenario.
Oh, okay. How many were available to us last scenario, do you know?
Either 3 or 6.
Oh, okay.
But we got one.
Okay. That was those decks that we
Yes.
were... Okay.
Yes. Read about the inventions in order to start building them. If after the 6th round all goals are achieved, read paragraph 48. So there are 5 inventions in the book, but they're all have black discs on them. We cannot build them until we find a tile with a totem on it that tells us to read a paragraph that hopefully will tell us to be able to build these things.
It all seems relatively...
Seems easy.
Did we swap sides? Yeah, we did.
Hi, Leyland.
We shifted around. We turned the table around, and then we like to keep things fresh here on the Incorrigible Party podcast.
Is that what we're doing?
live stream thing. Sure. It sounded good.
I guess.
Sounded like we did it with a purpose rather than just...
Whimsy?
I think we did it with a purpose, though. We didn't want to have the lights behind us.
I mean, that was originally why we were doing it on this side, but then we switched over to that side. I don't know why. And now we switched back. He decides he wants to switch, and I'm like, I don't care.
I got tired of it, and I moved it. So now we're on this side.
Purposeful whimsy, yes.
And what... There was something else we were going to say.
I don't know.
So we need to... You were saying the totems.
Yes, we have to explore to find tiles with totems on them so we can read paragraphs, so we can hopefully uncover and be able to build the special inventions, because we need to build... Technically, we need to build 4, but we did build 1 last scenario. The book says that counts. So we only need 3 this scenario. Happy lurking, Leland.
Happy lurking.
Shoot up some people real good.
Okay.
That sounds bad without context. Anyway.
We'll leave it up to everybody's imagination.
Anytime event card comes up with a book on it, any player that has a delusion token, which I do, will get a wound. Yay.
Yes, and
Yeah.
I have a... What is this? A
disorder
of self-mutilation, so anytime that I take a mental wound, I also get a physical wound.
That's fun.
Yeah.
What's your little blue face thing do again?
I don't remember.
It's right there on the card.
Oh, let's see. Put a blue face guy on your character board. The player with the blue face guy can ignore 1 fighting or what's the
you should
green
go
one called?
Mystical weapon.
Mystical weapon. So I
So when we go hunting, he can ignore 1 reduction in our weapon level.
Yeah, about 30 seconds before we went live, we decided what we were going to do for round 1, right?
Yeah, and you should go hunting, not me.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Okay.
Agreed.
We do have some things, right? We have
Things.
an amulet, which we're using that allows us to...
Ignore 1 morale reduction.
Yep. We have a whip,
On our
which
wound
gives
track.
us +1
Weapon level, which we already did.
And also we can ignore traps.
We can ignore 1 trap.
We have a olive lamp.
It's a little bitty lamp. I mean, olives are only like this big. Can't put out that much light.
So that'll help us ignore traps. Well, just enough. It gives you a plus on your perception roll.
Oh, advantage?
Well,
Or like a +1.
Yeah, it gives you
I think +1 makes more sense, because that, I mean,
well, it helps you ignore 1, so it sort of like negates whatever you roll.
like a lair action.
Yeah.
It's pretty powerful. It's a pretty powerful little olive lamp.
Yep. And then we have a couple candles we're bringing with us to help us build stuff over from the last game. We have a Bible, which will let us get more determination tokens, 1 more
And
determination
heal.
token, and heal when we camp.
When we take the rest action.
And we have a pistol. So lots of good stuff to help us along the way.
Stuff. And we still have a map, so we still have our Dora Explorer.
Yep. All right. Anything else we want to talk about before we get started? No. Then let's get started. Anybody have any questions for us before we get going?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I didn't give it long enough to respond.
Let's gaze into each other's eyes. Wait for... Fine.
Yeah. We did that 20 years ago. Look where it got us.
I don't know. Pretty happy with where I am, mostly.
All right, so we need to...
Explore.
Well, we're going to... So we have...
Actually, we need to draw an event card.
Oh, yeah, we do that first. So let's do that.
Let's take care of the bad stuff. I can't freaking reach it. Dark Powers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and it has a book on it. We are starting to lose our minds in the darkness. Book. Each player with a delusion token takes 1 wound.
Okay.
Oh, each player with a delusion token must decide to either get 1 madness or draw a condition card. I think I'll take a madness. Thank you very much, because I am full up on my madness.
Yep, that's for sure. And then, what else?
This goes down here.
Okay.
So if we put 2 people there, we can discard a condition card, which you have.
Oh, that would be nice to get rid of that.
And if we don't, then the first player will get a madness.
So that's 2 people, right? Okay.
That is 2 people.
So let's start by
you and Dora.
Me and this is exploring.
Yes.
Right.
But you have to go on top.
But you have the hunter.
Yeah, I'm going to go hunt.
But you wanted me to go hunt. I'll go with you.
Oh yeah, you can go with yeah. We got this.
You and me and red guide. You got a red.
Okay, so one of my powers is to spend 2 determination tokens to get 1 single-use Elmer, aka red hunting guy. And for the Mystery Trails expansion, if you put 3 people here, you can draw 2 hunt cards and choose which one you want to use.
Yeah, so the reason we're doing that is because we are down to just 4 canned food left, and we can only get fish when we hunt for food.
When we produce.
I think we just want to try to get
You know what? We can't do... Why are you, rushing the actions? We haven't done anything else yet. We got to do morale phase, which is 0. We got to do production, which is we get 1 food.
Yeah.
You're just skipping through everything. You're in a hurry to get this action done. I'm going to scoot a little closer to you.
Okay.
Now we can do action phase.
I'm not ready.
Put you on top.
Okay. We
explore.
Have explore. So we have an explore guy.
Yes. And you're going to explore because you have...
I don't have anything for explore.
Why were you exploring then?
I don't know. You handed me the explorer. I was talking about me hunting.
I thought there was... Again, you have to go on top.
It's all right.
Technically.
And we were going to take...
2 people here to rest, so... Oh, yeah.
Well, do I have to go there to get rid
of
the... Okay.
It just says any condition. I mean, we don't even have to do it this turn if we don't want to. But we can put 2 people here.
Unless we want to go and explore more.
Do a risky explore.
I think we need to explore.
We need to get rid of your condition. We can do a risky explore.
All right. Sounds reasonable, right? We have everything covered. We have the 1 food. We're hopefully going to get some more food. We're going to get rid of a condition and potentially find 2
totems. That would be nice.
Because there are 9.
Ahoy, Bill. How you doing?
Ahoy, hoy. 9 tiles.
I think so, and all but 2 of them.
I'll have all but.
That would be 3.
All but 2.
I think it's all but 2.
I think there was 6 totems. Don't look at it.
I'm not looking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, and I think there was 6
totems. So all but 2.
Pretty good chance.
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
Good,
how
thanks.
How are you? We's are okay.
Yeah.
We's are just trying to
survive.
Figure out how we can get through this. Here's the thing. Typically, when we start one of these games, we go, "We're gonna die. It's all over. There's no way we're gonna get through this." Today, when we read through it, we went, "Well, that sounds relatively easy." And it doesn't seem like it's going to be
really concerning.
So I'm thinking the story is going to have a lot of bad crap in it. Because we have to read 1 each time we get a totem. And there's a lot of totems, so...
Yeah.
I think that's where the things are going to go bad. So they get you this false impression of being able to do a good job.
Highly concerning, yes.
I agree.
Yes.
So let's find out. So... We go
deal with this first. Get rid of your condition card, please,
I'm no longer self-mutilating. And that goes back in this pile,
wonderful.
Right?
It does.
Okay. Always feels good when you stop self-mutilating.
So we're going to hunt, and since we have a scout, we can draw 2 cards, which is good because we drew an acolyte.
Which doesn't... Acolyte? That's what she is.
Acolyte.
Oh.
Acolyte. Not alcohol.
An acolyte is what, Emily Black is.
Apparently, cultists don't give us any food, so that's not good. Or a cottage. We found an old cottage. So shall we go old cottage?
Now, does that one just get shuffled back in?
We can decide to discard him.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. With that power?
Yes.
Away
with you.
And we'll pick the
cottage. Let's see what this does. The cottage door is slightly ajar. You push it open and hear a horrible creak.
Yeah, I didn't do the joke.
Creak.
A door's not ajar. I didn't do that. That would be ridiculous. Everybody does that.
Make a creak noise. Thank you. That's good. Just one. That's all I needed.
Well, you opened the door a little bit further. You only
Oh,
opened it
I
halfway
see.
the first time.
Hey, Elena.
Howdy, howdy.
Hey, Richmond. How are you?
I heard, what is it? Alkalite in my
Alcoholite.
That's exactly it.
The noise was the door creaking open. Because in the whole old cottage that we found.
Right. Now we got to do it again. Go ahead. You open the door.
The cottage door is slightly ajar. You push it open and hear a horrible creak.
Oh, a horrible creak. I just did a regular.
You gotta do a horrible.
That was horrible. I'll hurt your ear and stuff. See,
That was horrible. Yes, that was very
And it wasn't really that good either. Look at that. Even took AJ. She probably peed a little on that one. Okay.
Okay, decide.
Yes.
Draw and resolve a beast card from the mystery deck
Yeah.
and gain 3 banana. Or draw and resolve a trap from the mystery deck and gain 1 banana and resolve 1 treasure.
Well, if we... What was the second one?
It wasn't really that good either.
No, it wasn't. It was... What was it? What did it say it was? It's not...
Draw from the mystery deck and
Yeah.
get a beast and get 3 banana.
Yeah.
Or resolve a trap and get 1 banana and a treasure. I think we need the... Well, if we
If
get
we get 3, we can use our hardtack guy to turn them
yeah.
into bread.
Ooh, let's do that then.
Yeah, I think that's the better route.
Okay, so we're going to draw till we get a beast. Some mystical beast. It's Krampus.
Krampus! Yeah.
I didn't know Krampus was in this deck.
Nobody knows when Krampus is in the deck.
Okay, there's got to be a beast in here somewhere. Here we go. Wild dog. A black wild dog jumps on you.
Mm-hmm.
Gain 2 wounds.
Who is getting...
You're on top. You get it.
Okay, so...
If you have less than 4 weapon level. Which we do.
We have less than 4 weapon level unless we
Use our pistol.
Our pistol and or our guy.
Our guy. Okay.
But that's 2 wounds, or... Is that it? That just...
Yeah, just 2 wounds. And then we get 3 food. I'm all for Emily Black getting wounded.
Okay, take the 2 wounds.
Alcoholic
We take the...
How many?
4.
We got
I think
3
you said
bananas.
4. Oh, 3?
Yes.
So then we can do the NPC thing any time that we want, right?
Yeah.
So it says hardtack guy. I gotta pick it up so I can read it. Nearly inedible, but at least we have enough food for the last couple of days. Take 1 brain damage to discard any number of bananas and get that many bread. So we have 4 bananas.
What brain level is he on?
He's on the first one.
Oh, yeah, we can totally waste his brain levels.
So, I mean, we should go ahead and just turn it all to bread, right?
I
know we're going to eat 2, but still, why not?
Okay.
If you're going to take his brain power, you might as well.
Just in case?
Yep.
So, I wish you had said that before I got the bananas out.
Well, I implied it earlier. I just didn't use the term slipper loaf, which is what you usually... You don't think of bread as... You think of them as slippers.
Thank you, Elena.
What's that?
She likes my hair.
Ah, so nice of her to say.
How are you feeling, by the way? I hope you're feeling better. It is nice and red. Red. Anyway, so that's these guys done.
No. That was our
hunt. And Elmer's done.
Oh, that's right. You put okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So now we... Good. I hope good.
I can't nap.
I can't either, but they have all messed up schedules, so they're used to it.
I can fall asleep watching TV.
Yes, you fall asleep on the couch.
But I can't. It's not a...
Yeah, I can't go lay down and take a nap.
It's not a nap.
I won't be able to get to sleep that night. Anyway, we're not building anything. We're not gathering anything. We are exploring.
Yes.
So you have a guaranteed explore.
Yep.
And we found grasslands. And 3 discovery tokens. And
a beast.
And the bird is covered up because we still never learned how to trap birds. And I'll put a card
mixed
in the
relationship with your naps? Please explain, Bill.
Definitely screw up your sleep schedule. Yeah, I cannot nap unless I'm sick. That's how I know I'm sick, is if I nap during the day.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only way I know I'm sick. Nothing else gives me any indication.
But I can drink coffee right before I go to bed and sleep. And, caffeine.
Sometimes you love M. Sometimes you don't love M. No,
wow.
Sure. Hey, Hornist. How you doing? What did we get?
We've got throw bushes that we can use for palisade.
Yes.
So let's just go ahead and use that. Or we got 3, right? Okay. So palisade goes up by 1.
Patrick. Lazy Sunday. Lazy Sundays are the best Sundays.
We have a goat, which is a banana.
Should we name the goat? I mean, we always kill him, so it's risky, but...
we'll let them name the goat.
What's a good goat name?
And we have nourishing larva, which is 2 food.
2 foods, 2 bananas.
Now, technically...
Billy?
Technically, though, I guess we can't do it.
No, we have to spend them right away.
Those will be the 2. Well, I'm glad we put all the red in, because now we can just spend those 2 and move those over.
Good thinking on your part, yes.
So they go.
Yes, our little Billy goat.
Little Billy. How about William?
Our little William goat?
Yeah. Cause it's
Willie goat?
Willie goat.
Or Willie goat?
How about we name it Paul Zarin?
Phyllis says, my life. Little Willie. I like Little Willie.
Little Willie. Okay.
So I'm going to do a risky explore.
All right.
I did not make it.
But you got 2 determination tokens.
I do.
And
a card. Dreadful wind. Waiting for the joke. Wait! Never mind.
Nah, never mind.
Never mind.
I'm not going to make a sound effect for that. That would be rude and uncalled for.
I don't know if I agree with uncalled for. I mean, it says right there, dreadful wind. Sad trombone.
There you go.
The dark clouds looming over the horizon looked ominous. The forest brought sounds of screams and ghostly clamor. I feared that something terrifying was slowly approaching. If possible, put the orange weather die on the weather phase space. Easy for me to say.
It is possible. Why would it not be possible? Because it's already there?
Probably.
Okay.
Price is Right losing music.
I guess I should get some sound effects.
During...
Put it on. Elena, is there a sound effects app thing that I'd have to get one of those little button things? That's way too much trouble. I'll just. There you go.
Yeah, that was terrible.
I know, but that's okay.
During the weather phase of this round, roll that die and resolve its effect. If we roll a snow, draw a condition card. If we roll a rain or 2 rain, each player gets 1 madness. Put this card on the weather phase space as a reminder.
I am a Stream Deck. That's right. Scream again. Well, the last one was supposed to be a horrible creak.
Yes.
And it didn't sound much like a creak at all, so it was horrible. So, in my defense, that's what I was going for.
I don't think that's what it meant.
Just make your voice record. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, Stream Decks are expensive, so I just think we can just do them on the fly. Because we're cheap.
We are.
Then that is the end of
Actions. It's now weather phase time. Roll that die.
We got a rain.
Got to look at the card. They're overpriced for what they are, but they're dang handy, Bill says.
Isn't that with most things? That I mean, today everything seems to be overpriced in general, and when you need, it's like a good tool, right, Bill? When you buy a good tool and it comes when you need it, it's there, and you go, wow, I'm really glad I got it, but I spent a lot of money. But that's why Harbor Freight exists. Brought to you by Harbor Freight Tools.
So you can buy a...
So you buy cheap, shitty ones that you only can use once, but you need it, and you have it, and then you can break it and throw it away.
Yeah, and then you don't have to store it.
Yeah. So, I don't know if that went counter to what point I was trying to make.
Good tool is what they used to call me in college, Bill says. Are you sure it was a good tool and not just tool?
I think it was the irony of it.
Can't blame things on your tool. What are we doing? You rolled a ring.
We rolled a rain. So let's see. Rain says each player gets one mental madness.
One madness.
So then this goes away, I assume.
Yes.
And a madness. Now, if you remember, I don't have that thing anymore. So
no, we got rid of your condition.
I don't. My condition is resolved. Okay. Yeah. Bill got it. You can't get something past Bill. I've learned that.
Yeah. Night phase. All the crap comes down.
All right. All the crap comes down at the night phase.
And we need to eat. And we need to eat.
Okay, so the 2 bananas.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Thank you. Okay, Captain Obvious.
Okay.
And we have a shelter, so we're good there.
Okay. Is that it for round 1? That is it for round 1. Look at that. We are kicking ass.
No, we're not.
We're already one down, and it's only been mere 30 minutes.
We have... We haven't found any totems. We don't have any things uncovered. We can't build any of the crap that we need to build.
Didn't you do an explore? Don't we get another tile?
I failed.
Oh, that's right. All right. I shouldn't let you roll by yourself. We need to send Tuco with you every time you go somewhere. Okay.
Event card. Dying of dysentery equals winning in Robinson Crusoe.
Isn't that
true? Now Bill picks redeem a die phase. He must be going
and
away.
Draw a new card. Yeah, he's got to be going. He's going to do something more entertaining.
He's going to go play Warzone and kill
That's
people.
what I'm saying. More entertaining, and he's just putting it out there
Bill.
for us. We do appreciate the cheating and are the
assistants.
That's I like that much better.
We appreciate the assist.
Yeah. I finished the job I started on the car. Oh, no. Do you have some Band-Aids?
What are you doing on your car?
Before someone steals the tools.
Driveway unattended.
I hope they're all from Harbor Freight, because then you can just let them go.
Yeah, no big loss. Okay, yeah, Elena's there. She can patch him up. It's fine.
Okay, good.
Fear Within.
Changing tires. Well, we saw what happened last time you worked on your
Was that
brake.
changing?
That was brakes.
Yes.
Yeah, but it still has something to do with the wheels, so.
She knows first aid.
Paid for assistance with, what does it say?
Hard-earned incorrigible points.
Oh, yeah.
Hard-earned because he had to watch us? It's hard to watch us?
That's what I was getting out of it.
Painful to watch us.
You can still get points if you have the volume all the way down, right? Or just
No.
You just have to have a little bit up.
Yeah.
Is what you just put it just in that point where you can ignore it, but
Fear Within. I cannot trust them. I don't remember what that means. I need to look that up. Each player draws a condition card.
oh, son of a
So what's that mean?
looks away with a weary
Rye.
smirk. Okay.
He's smirking. Not murking.
Well, we got to
He's
remember.
smirking.
We got to
He's
remember
smirking.
that we have those cards, a card and dice thing for somehow.
What? We also get condition cards. If you can grab those, please.
Yeah. Hold on.
While I look up what that means.
I'm gonna put on there 1 die face and 1 card change, and ask if Bill is bleeding later. Just to follow up, make sure he's doing all right.
Corn is redeemed hydrate, so clink with me.
I'm almost out of coffee. Thank you. I think I'm dehydrated most of the time. I get most of my liquids through food or alcohol, and alcohol doesn't help with hydration.
No, it does not. There's a madness icon on the top of the event card.
I drink a lot of coffee too.
Place the madness token on top of the adventure deck.
Are we doing these?
And there's a madness token on the... Yeah, we each get one. There's a madness token on an adventure deck, and an action of that type is taken. The player who resolves it takes 1 madness. Ah, fun. Fun. Okay.
So what'd you say?
If we go gather, we're gonna get... Whoever gathers is gonna get a madness.
Oh, that's not good.
Whoever gathers next, just goes away once.
Okay, here is your condition.
More coffee!
Here's your condition.
Thanks.
What is it?
Analysis paralysis.
Oh, I know people with that.
Are you playing Power Grid? Did you listen to the latest Patrick and Eric in the morning?
Not yet.
Side note, hold on, we need a brief discussion. We got a little bit of a shout out, and they talked about
because
Power
of
Grid.
analysis paralysis.
No, they were talking about Friedman Freeze.
Yeah.
And they were talking about Power Grid.
Yeah.
And they said when they go to conventions, they play with the Detmers.
Oh. Yeah, there you go. We just need to go back to conventions again.
Yeah.
We need to do that online sometime too.
Power Grid?
Well,
that'll take like 10 hours.
The thing about Power Grid is we always have to relearn it right before we go to a convention.
Go play it. Yeah. Each time an important decision has to be made, the subject shut down and refused to have any contact with the world. In the subject's diary, we found writings pondering the consequences of choices and the regrets that followed. Choose one of your special abilities and cover it with a white disc. It becomes unavailable. Keep this card as a reminder.
Oh, well, that's not too bad.
Well, yeah, so I can either discard 2 determination tokens to get +1 weapon level, or discard 2 determination tokens to get 1 Elmer for a single use.
I think the Elmer's better, right?
For right now.
It's an extra guy.
Especially since we have the pistol.
Yeah.
So,
I say get rid of your memories.
Okay. Yeah, I don't need any stinking memories.
You won't worry about not having them. All right, let's see what I got. Schizophrenia. All right. The subject keeps explaining to us the bizarre visions of the world full of magic, ancient power, dark gods, and monsters. The subject is difficult to calm and is convinced by the delusions. Each book effect executed gets 1 mental...
1 madness.
Keep this as a reminder. So, basically, every time we pull a book, I get
a
madness. That's not too bad either. It's not good.
No.
But in the grand scheme of things, that other one I had twice was much, much worse.
Yes.
So,
yes.
If you're going to be schizophrenic, just stay away from books.
I forgot to give you the first player token.
All right.
That is an odd lesson.
That
was the event. Morale phase. Morale still on 0. Production phase. We are producing 1 fish.
Okay. Technically, as long as we keep producing 1 food, we have 4. So that'll almost get us through the game.
Yeah.
And then we do have canned food. So technically, unless something bad happens,
we don't really need to hunt again.
We don't need a lot of food.
So do we want to...
Well, no. I think it's still okay. Is it 2?
I don't think we're going to need another Elmer this game. Like you just said, as long as our camp is on
Do we need any other resources though? We don't know what we're going to need until we...
Right, but Elmers can only be used for hunting. That's the only thing they can be used for.
All right, we can ditch an Elmer. I just sort of like those extra people because it's an extra action.
It is, but if we're not going to use it, it's a waste. Potentially we might need a weapon level, although I don't know why we would.
We have a pistol, and we have an NPC that gives us +3. So, yeah. I mean, it depends on... It doesn't sound like we want or need to go hunting. Now, there is an advantage here. What happened last time... Don't point all your fingers at me. You can send 2 people or 3 people there. If you have an Elmer, it only takes 2, and we can get rid of cultist out of that deck. If we draw one, right?
Lena says this is the interaction I love.
We can, like we did last time, we got a cultist out. And since the next game is the last game of this series, I think that the next game is going to be very much more important for us to fight cultists, right? It could be bad. They could be bad for us.
Yes.
So
Probably
getting rid of them is
Yeah.
probably a good thing.
Co-op compared to you two in our campaign. Yeah, Shakara and Shaft don't really like each other much.
Does that make sense to you? But you see what I'm saying? We can potentially get some more, because the food will last, right?
Yes.
We can carry it over to the next game,
Yes.
potentially, if it's not
bananas.
We can get rid of the cultists because we know we have quite a few in that deck.
There's at least 3.
And we can get more resources that we could use. What else did we need? I guess to build
Get more
these.
pelts and things. You mean?
Yeah.
The smoke needs pelt.
Yeah. Let's let them decide. Because I think we're at a 50-50 either way. Do we want to get rid of memories
So, do we want to get rid of discard 2 determination tokens to get a +1 weapon level? Or get rid of, which is memories, or get rid of hunter, which is discard 2 determination tokens and get a single use red guy that can only be used for hunting, which we're calling Elmer.
So we'll have option 1 or option 2.
Option 1 or option 2? Better weapons.
Better weapons. So he's saying,
As opposed to
how did
an
we
extra
ask?
person.
Did we say which one to get rid of or which one to keep?
I would assume by better weapons he's meaning keeping the weapon one.
So get rid of the hunter one. Get rid of the one where the guy
with the extra person. +1 weapon level instead of an Elmer.
I wasn't expecting that, I'll say that. You got it. All right. Sounds good.
Okay. Thank you very much, Taco Maniac. Okay, where were we?
I think we're ready to do our actions, right?
Yes.
Did we get the food?
Yes.
Did we?
Yes. There's a banana up there.
Yeah, it goes into... No, it does go into there. Yeah. Okay. All right, so it's time to do...
We need to explore. We need
morale
to do a shit ton
is 0,
of exploring.
so nothing there. Yeah, I think we need to, as you so eloquently put it, shitload of exploring. Shit ton. Oh.
Or do you want to explore?
Do we want to...
You do an explore. You want to use... Okay.
Did we get rid of... No, what's that?
We did. That's a new one. If we put two pawns of different players, morale will go up by 1. Which is actually kind of nice. But it has to be players.
I mean, if we go here, morale goes up by 1 and you get 2 determination tokens, right?
Yes, but if we don't go here to the event card, each player rolls a brown heart die and only resolves broken hearts. So if we roll and if we get a broken heart, we take a wound. Otherwise, we ignore it.
Well, we don't have any wood.
We don't.
We need to get some wood.
We don't have anywhere to get wood.
Oh, that's right.
We need to find those little blue pills.
So I say we just explore. We can't do it.
We gotta do 3. We gotta do 3 people there.
What do you think?
Well, you only have to do 2, but you still have to roll if you put 2. If you put 3, is a guarantee. So far we have 2 guaranteed explorers. Is there anything else we need to do?
That's what I'm saying.
We can't build anything. Well,
the only thing we could do is, we could build a rock.
Didn't get that one past me, Thank you.
So
he just completely ignored it, didn't he?
I don't know what you're talking about. What did you say?
We need to find those little blue pills.
Oh.
So we can get wood.
There you go.
Uh-huh.
I say we just do 3 explorers.
3 guaranteed
And
explorers.
let's get this thing
Party
moving.
started.
Well, the party started, but let's
Bring in more party supplies.
This is
That goes back to...
This is an explore orgy right here.
We were watching Shadows of Camelot. We were watching it from Tabletop.
Yeah.
Tabletop. It's just called Tabletop, isn't it? With Will Wheaton.
Yeah.
And it had Mike Krahulik and Jerry Penny Arcade guys on it. Anyway, it was an entertaining watch. Guaranteed Explore. Right there.
Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry. Go ahead. We could have put these guys out, but they go away when we use them, right?
They do.
Do we want to build a stone amulet with... We don't have any stones.
We don't have mountain. We can't anyway because we don't have mountain. Oh. No, we don't want to wait. We don't need to build that shit. We need to build these things, and we don't have any mountain.
All right.
Oh, hey, guess what we found?
A mountain.
Totem. That's what I was referring to.
I know, but...
Yeah, we did find
also
a
mountain.
Mountain, a totem, and a discovery token. I didn't look what number that is. You want to get a discovery token for us?
Yeah, technically you're supposed to cover
2.
that up, I think. All right. And you need to put a beast in the beast deck.
Hey, Scum.
It's gone. Lurking
I'm not reading
that.
that,
Down
Horace.
the first one with this extension for 5e. So far, so good.
Oh, we gotta hydrate.
I'm out of coffee. Do we have get more coffee?
You can go grab a water. Or a poop.
Ew!
Or a poop.
Yeah,
Cheers. Do you want me to get it since you're kind of trapped?
I got it. I'm not trapped. I'll double... I mean, I still have some. I was just... Almost done. Okay. What were we doing?
Did you grab a discovery token?
I did.
What is it?
It is a dash.
A what?
A dash.
Oh, okay.
Or a pole, depending on how you hold it.
Barber
A
pole?
column or a fallen tree.
Hey, guess what that is?
What?
Fresh fruit. Guess what the fresh fruit does?
Heals a mental...
It does. I'm down more. Can I have it? Can I have that fresh fruit?
Take it.
You gonna
Take the
fruit
whole
me?
thing.
Thank you. I'm all fruity now.
Yeah, well, there's a number of ways to take that, yeah.
Okay, so we're going to read 42.
Oh, story time. I'm going to get something to
Story
drink.
time. See you, Patrick.
Read it loud enough. I'm over here.
I noticed some movement in the distance. Instinctively, I started looking for a hiding place, but this wasn't necessary. I soon realized that high up, several warriors were busy building an extraordinary hanging structure. On a wooden frame, they were hanging rattles, white stones, pipes, all encircled with the now familiar white symbols. They were preparing for the fight against the forces of darkness. There is hope! It is time to raise our heads, reject fear, and do the same! Remove 1 black marker from any special invention on the scenario sheet. You want to remove it from the one that we potentially build?
We have 1 paint can.
We have 1 paint can. So this one's a paint can and a mountain, which we can do. This one is a river, which we can do. And that one takes a river and banana, which we could do. So this one's discard 1 condition card, which is nice. This one is heal 1 madness. This one is put a white token on any scroll. You may now use the scroll with the white token on it without shuffling it into the event deck.
Any scroll?
Some of these cards have
We
scrollies.
don't have any.
No. So
Okay,
let's not do that
one's
one.
not the one. Smoke.
So-
well, you can discard your...
No, because we don't have... Oh, we do have grasslands!
Yep.
So, yeah.
We could get rid of...
That would take our 1 pelt. So we can get rid of
Ooh.
my... But we can get rid of my delusion token, which may kill me. Eventually.
What is
Slowly.
delusion if you pull a book, right?
Yes.
That's what causes you
I'll take a wound.
Take a wound. All right. Well, it sounds like... I mean, we are losing a pelt, so I don't think we need a pelt for anything else. So
Currently. Okay.
let's do it.
Let's do it.
And now that gives us a... Here, I pelted you.
We're not using this yet. We have to build this.
Oh,
we just are now able to build smoke.
Oh, okay. So we
so
don't...
like the smoke monster from Lost?
So technically... oh, no. Technically, we haven't... We need to build 4 things. We have this one built, so we have to build 3 more. So it's not just...
Correct.
The ability.
No,
Okay.
we now have the ability to build smoke. We still have to build the smoke. But we have 2 candles.
Yeah. I mean,
What?
the thing is, we can't do that multiple times unless we go hunting. But we could do the other one multiple, like the heal thing.
Yeah, but I need to get rid of my delusion token.
I know. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, if we find another totem, we'll probably get to uncover another one of these. We have 2 more explorers.
Right. Well, okay.
Guaranteed explorers.
All right, let's do it then. That's fine.
No totem, of course. But we do get another discovery. And look what we have.
Did you? Oh, okay. Never mind.
Wood.
Okay. Oh, wood.
Wood.
Okay. And
another discovery token.
Discovery token.
And a beast.
And we have a fallen tree. So
Hey!
it's like we found a whole bottle of blue pills because wood is everywhere. Just go ahead and get a wood token. And
is it 1 or 2 is what I'm looking up?
It just says, I don't know.
That's why I'm looking it up.
I'm going to guess 1 because this game doesn't seem like it would give you anything.
Yes, 1.
Yeah.
So
Just put a
wood.
little tree out there. Or log.
It's log, it's log.
And that goes into the
Big,
future
heavy wood. Yes.
resources. Okay. And
Log is log.
that is...
Better than bad is good.
And that was not a... So there's a natural camp there.
Yes, sir. But we still have a shelter, so it doesn't matter. But we can move, but we won't be getting food, but we'll be getting wood. It's
And
better than bad is good.
I think our food's good. So it would be better to get wood, he said knowingly, because we could get our weapon level up and we can get our palisade up, which is more important than the... Well, no, we wouldn't be getting the food every round then, would we?
No.
Yeah, okay. Never mind.
Stampy, you idiot! Oh, hey, look, we have...
Oh, food and wood.
But we can't make it all the way over here this turn, but we can move the camp,
Yep, I think that's the way to do it.
A discovery token. And
Yep.
a totem.
We've discovered ship biscuits. That is
Hey, it's a raid from Aquasilia. Sorry, I don't know how to say that.
Lollapalooza.
Oh, Loozapalooza! This is so
You said
raid from...
Hi guys, how you doing?
Hello, welcome Raiders. How
Welcome.
are you? Hi, Dave and Ilka. How are you guys?
We got biscuits. Ship biscuits.
Biscuits.
How's everybody? Welcome. We are on what?
Scenario 4.
Scenario 4.
Mystery Tales, Robinson Crusoe, doing the campaign. So this is the penultimate. Penultimate? Is there 2 T's? 1 T.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Second to last. Second to last
That's the way I speak. Okay. So far, so good. What have you guys been playing?
We will die. Well,
Yes.
actually, Mystery Tales has been easier than the base game.
We are
Easier.
on the fourth, the first 3 of Mystery Tales we won.
But we have had 2 people die.
Yes, so
Yes.
there's NPCs that you take along with you, and you can use.
Oh,
their
you're playing
powers.
Codenames. I love Codenames.
Oh, Codenames is fun.
Yeah.
We have a good time with that.
Yeah, so I guess saying you will die is very true. That doesn't mean you're going to lose a game. But we did die.
We did lose 2 people out of our total, which was what?
Yeah, so I don't know if you're familiar with Mystery Tales, but the way it works is you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 characters total that you have throughout the entire campaign, which is 5 scenarios. And they will either die or go insane. And when that happens, you have to switch out to a different character.
I would say we've been relatively lucky so far. We've been close to losing the first 3 games. We won, but we just
Won.
won.
Just won.
Hey, thanks for the follow. What is it? Tail Wagging Games?
Thanks for the follow.
If you enjoy watching it, we started out doing our stream for the Incorrigible party for Emily and I. As part of our streaming, we started out with Kingdom Death.
No, we're not playing at the highest difficulty. We're playing medium level difficulty.
Yeah.
We're not. It's not the easy. We could go easier, but we're definitely not playing on the hardest level.
Yeah. So we started with Kingdom Death. We died almost every week.
Died a lot.
It was pretty rough. Then we took a break from that. We went to a much more relaxed game of Robinson Crusoe and played through the whole base game, and then played through the
Voyage of the Beagle
expansion.
And now we're doing Mystery Tales.
Do this, and then we should be wrapping this one up next week.
Not next week.
Well,
we're not streaming next week. We haven't told anybody that yet, but
okay. So we'll wrap that up soon, and we don't
next.
know what we're going to go with, but we'll probably
we're trying to figure out what to do next. We do have a game. I'm trying to talk them into playing Village Attacks. If anyone knows what that one is, it's a tower defense, castle defense. Tower defense.
Sorta. You're going into the
you're playing as the monsters.
Monsters are defending the.
Yeah, they're in their castle defending it, and the villagers are coming to try and attack.
I just don't think it's brutal enough.
It's another co-op game. It's not easy.
No, but it's not Kingdom Death or Robinson Crusoe.
No, but it's still.
If anybody
fun.
know a game that you almost always lose, feel free to.
We also have.
Let us know.
Quite a few pandemic games. I thought maybe we could play through each of our pandemic games, except for the legacy ones, obviously.
But yeah, eventually we'll go back to Kingdom Death when the new.
Help me talk them into Village Attacks.
We'll see. It has to be brutal, or it's not worth it.
Well, we haven't played in a while. It might be more brutal than you remember.
Could be. Okay, so right now we're on round 2.
We are.
And we
round
are
2 of 6. We have to. Only thing we have to do. It's super easy. We have to get from here to here. We have to successfully execute an explore action here, which is the city gates to the temple, Lost City of Z.
Yep.
And build 4 special inventions. We had one built from last scenario, which counts. And so we had 3 more, unfortunately, or 5 more. Unfortunately, they were locked, and we just unlocked one of them. So we can build that next round. So that would mean 2 more we have to build within 3 rounds. We got this.
Yeah.
We're so going to die.
I think I did watch what Sam did on the Village Attacks. We played it a while ago.
Yeah,
and we have
fun.
all the
expansions, and it's another campaign type thing.
And there's a whole bunch of minis that I would need to.
You don't have to paint them. He doesn't. I
get to paint. So yeah, we'll look at it. We should probably just play it.
Ghost Stories is Ghost. I don't know what Ghost Stories is.
I have heard of it, but I have not watched anything on it. Is it brutal?
Is it co-op?
Yeah. So
okay. Yeah.
Those are some good options. Anyway, we stream usually on Sundays at 5. Just with Dying with the Detmers, typically because we want it to be brutal and fun.
It has been a while. It was really hard. Ghost Stories was really hard.
Okay. Well, we'll check that one out.
Yeah, we should check that one out.
All right.
All right. So what we just did is we did an explore here. We uncovered this totem, which means we read a little story and see, hopefully, we can unlock one of our special invention things that we need to build. At the shore, I counted a dozen small boats. The natives bustled about and talked with one another. One of them drew something on the sand. I could not see what it was from this distance, but I suspected it was either a map or a plan for the route. One by one, the warriors entered into the boats and departed. These residents were preparing for battle. They were planning something or searching for something. Do the cultists possessed by the dark forces have a base? Does the evil power have a lair? Should we attempt to discover the heart of darkness? I mean, nothing could go wrong with that, right?
No, sounds good.
I returned to my companions and told them what I saw at the river. The final battle is near. We have to prepare.
Okay.
Remove 1 black token from any special invention on the scenario sheet. Get +1 mystic weapon level.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yeah, that actually kind of scares me a little bit.
So, if you haven't played this version of Robinson Crusoe, you not only have the fighting level, but you have a mystic fighting level, which really hasn't hit us too hard.
Well, because we haven't had to hunt. So in our beast deck, there are cultists that get added into the beast deck, and we've not had to fight one yet.
We were pretty lucky when we got off the boat initially, as we ended up getting a lot of good items.
Yeah, we really, in this first scenario, when we were first landed on the island, you could get things off the boat, and we really concentrated on that and got a lot of stuff off the boat, which has saved us, which is, I think, is what made this whole campaign
a lot
easier than it could have otherwise been.
But we learned from playing the base game and the Beagle that, it's better to take those opportunities when they come up.
Especially the Beagle.
Even if you're going to die at the end of that first scenario, having all that stuff that moves over with you is far more important than trying to win that first game.
The Beagle was the same way. It was 5 scenarios, and in the first scenario, you gathered things and got everything that was going to then go throughout the rest of the campaign with you, and we didn't get enough in that first round.
The Beagle was more brutal.
Scallum says Ghost Stories is great, hard but brutal even, definitely worth playing, and Leland says, I really like Ghost Stories.
Good. Well, maybe we'll have Leland come on and play with us.
So what one do we want to uncover? Which one were you wanting?
So
the Healing Waters, which only requires a river, and so that we can therefore build.
I think so, because we need to. We're going to run out of rounds as this goes on if we don't at least have that option.
Okay. So that is all of our actions?
I think so.
So then we go to weather phase, and there is no weather. We go to night phase. Do we want to move the camp? I think we do. Because we need... Why did we need wood?
Well, we needed to get our weapon level up, number one. We needed it for...
Oh, yeah, for the sling.
In the sling, yeah.
We needed to build a sling so we can get the weapon level up, and you wanted to get the palisades up, because rounds 4, 5, and 6, we will be rolling the beast die.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to move it over here.
And it's so hard to come by anyway, so... Because the first few scenarios, we really didn't have that opportunity very often to get wood anyway.
And if we're going to be exploring more, which we have to do, it makes sense to move it so that we don't have as many people.
Well, the plan was to go here because we can get wood and fish, right?
Yes.
Ultimately. All right, so that's the end of that. And then what else?
We need to eat.
Okay, so this stuff moves down. Now, I don't know if you remember, we did get ship biscuits.
Which is 1 slipper loaf.
Well, it says biscuits. That should be 2.
Well, okay, I think that's from the expansion, the treasure box, so I don't think that's in the book. Because it has a blue banner on top.
All right.
So I think that's
it's probably 1. You're probably right. I was just...
I mean, everything is only
only 1.
But I'll look it up real quick for you. You talk to the people.
So, what's everybody else been playing today? It's sort of a rainy, crappy day here. We just played, what is it, the one you got for Mother's Day? Marrakech?
Marrakesh.
Is it?
Marrakech. Marrakech.
This! If anybody out there played this before, we got it with, it's the little rugs, and you put the rugs on top of the rugs and try to get points and move the little dude around. It's pretty fun. Painting Marvel United right now. Oh, yeah. I really enjoy... I think Sarastro's doing a lot of the stuff on the Marvel miniature painting. I've played Marrakech on board. Yeah, I saw that it was on there, too, on Board Game Arena. I think it's on... is it Tabletopia? I can't remember. Is it pretty good? I think the thing we were worried about when we saw the video on it was it seemed like as you lay those little carpets out, they were going to move around on the board a lot, and they would be sort of fidgety. And the carpets sort of stick together almost, so they
it's almost Velcro-y, but not.
We were thinking about playing it online too. I don't know. I sit in front of the computer so much throughout the week that I sort of prefer sitting around the table.
1 slipper loaf.
Okay. That goes up future?
Yeah.
Or no, that was down.
It comes down now, yeah. I mean, when we got the token, we should have switched it out.
Beautiful game, but meaner than I would have thought. Yeah.
It can be kind of mean. Like last night we were playing, and we had his brother and his brother's girlfriend over, Steve and Jody. We're all vaccinated, so we feel comfortable with that. And it felt like, and I know they weren't like targeting me, but it felt like I was getting targeted, and it felt like my rugs were always getting covered every turn, which I'm sure everybody felt the same way. It's
I didn't.
But I liked it. I liked the game.
I didn't. I look at it as it's a strategy, right? It doesn't necessarily mean they're going after you. It just is.
And it's just because I see something doesn't mean they see it the same way. So I'm thinking, oh, that's the obvious choice, cover up that person, which would leave me uncovered, of course. And that's not what they did.
I think it's a very simple game with
simple rules
that can have a good strategy to it because
very
depending on how you look at it and you move and you go, okay, I can roll this die, I get 1, 2, 3, or 4 movement. What is the most likely chance that I'm going to screw myself? And how can I build my own rugs better
in a
pattern? So I think there's a lot more. There's a lot of games like that I like that are simple by rules and easy
and have fun components.
Yep. And if you get to screw somebody over a little bit,
all the better.
Why not?
Exactly. We're going into round 3.
Why do you have a bread there?
Because I was going to give that to you and then I got a new one out.
Okay.
Give me first player.
All right. So we're on are we on to round 3?
We are.
So we did everything here at the end.
We
did we feed?
We did. Did not.
No.
Can you?
Why are you jumping ahead?
I'm sorry.
Now, you can't say sorry because when you did that to me, I didn't say sorry.
Give me the banana.
Oh, the banana.
And a slipper loaf.
And a...
Okay. Now, round 3.
How's the painting going, Dutch? Sorry, I didn't mean to get off on the subject. Are you working through the whole game, or are you just picking certain ones? Okay, go ahead. What?
Event phase.
Yes.
Surprise!
Sorry, it's delayed. Things are a little slow. I was buffering.
Are you ready now? Surprise!
Yes. Oh, sorry.
The white stones in our bag suddenly started rattling and ripped the bag open.
Okay.
Think. Each player with the delusion token gets 1 wound. I, of course, have a delusion token.
But we're going to get rid of that this round.
We are, but not before I take another freaking wound.
Yep.
So this moves over. If we don't do this one, we all have to roll a brown die and resolve wounds. If we don't do this one, let's see, 1 person and 1 stone. Do we have any stones?
We do not now. We use
them. Each player gets 2 determination tokens. Each player with a delusion token rolls the gray heart and resolves its effects.
It's going great. Painting 9 figures at the same time. So are they very similar? Are they
colors?
All different?
That sounds like a lot, like 9 at once.
If I do like a series, I tried a number of times to just go, hey, I'm going to knock out a series of something that all is very similar. And I get bored with that. Because even though you get a lot of them done, I like to more have like what I have like 10 different things I'm painting right now. And I'll do something if I put a wash on, I set that aside and I go do something else. And the downside to that is it takes forever to get anything completely done. And but it keeps things fresh. But if you're painting like if you're doing something for Imperial Assault or whatever, and you're doing just Stormtroopers, then knock them all out at one time, right?
Hey, we had somebody redeem Show Me Your Mini. Emily Rose, thank you for that.
I was going to take pictures.
Yeah, but you didn't.
There. Look at that one.
Which one? Which one do you want?
Oh, I don't know. Take,
You want your beholder?
Sure. I mean, Or the rat. Did I show the rat? I thought I showed the rat last time.
I think you showed the rat.
Okay.
I don't like the rat. I
like
know you
the rat.
like the pus and all that crap, but I don't like it. It's just gross.
All right. Let's see.
He's right by your hand. That's probably.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to change over to the.
Very similar color schemes need them painted for a stream. Oh, you're going to stream Marvel United then?
I did that one a long time ago here, so. I just did a new
you need to bring
beholder
him
downstairs. I didn't bring him up here yet. I like this sculpt, but I really enjoy the eye was. They had this little clear plastic cover thing they wanted to put on the eye, and I wasn't interested in doing that. And the basing.
I like the drool.
Yeah,
I think that's cool.
I can't remember the name of the glue you use for that. UH something. That's 3 letters. But that does a really good job. It's nice and sticky. That's it. UHU. I think that's what it is. It's like in a yellow tube, and you put a toothpick on there, and you can just pull that slobber however you want to do it. It's great slobber.
Great slobber.
Okay.
Morale phase. We're still on 0 morale, so that does nothing for us. Production phase, we get a wood. Our little resource box is getting quite crowded.
It is. We have a lot of stuff in our bag.
We would have dreamed of having a box like that in the base game.
Back in the base game, yeah.
Yeah, back in the base game
Back
days.
in those days. The old bad old days. Okay, so where are we at?
We are on action phase. I think we use both our candles.
Okay.
And we build smoke and healing water.
Perfect.
And we put one of us on each of those.
Yep.
And we explore.
Why don't can we do this?
Yes.
Okay. And yeah, have Tuco
Okay,
go with
Tuco
them.
and candles are going to build healing water, which we need river, which we have.
Yep.
And candles and Tuco are going to build smoke.
Which you need.
Which we need grasslands and a pelt.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Beagle Knight.
Thank you for the follow.
Glad to have you here.
Nice, the alert's actually showing up.
Yeah,
it's fun. Yay!
Something's working.
Yay! Okay, so we're building 2 things. We need to explore.
Okay, so let's go here. Oh, do we want to get rid of any of these?
I mean, morale would go up, which would get us determination tokens if we get rid of that first one. So we could go pop you and pop me.
But I have 3 determination tokens. You have 2, and we have a pile up there.
Okay, so but if we don't do it, we'll have to roll a brown die and potentially take wounds. You know what? I could actually use a heal.
Well, why don't you do that?
Why don't I do that?
If you do that, we have something that it allows us
the Bible.
to... Yeah, use the...
If I go here, I get 2 determination tokens, morale goes up 1, and I use the Bible, and I'll get 1 health.
You'll get 3 determination tokens.
3 determination tokens and 1 health.
Well, you better read that.
Yeah, I gotta read the Bible.
Well, let's see. We'll get to that when we get to
it. We'll put that there, and then we'll waste it. Okay. I mean, use it. Not waste it. It's not wasted. This candles card is going to go away because he's done.
Okay. And... Is there anything else we need to do? We're going to get that'll get rid of your condition.
That will get rid of my delusion token.
Did we have something that was going to get rid of conditions too? I thought we read.
That's the snail ointment.
Okay, so we don't.
Which
have
is
that
not
yet.
Unlocked yet.
So I think we get the pathway there.
Okay.
And you've got the Explorer.
Oh, we do
guy.
have
So
Dora the Explorer.
Yeah, use that on another spot.
Should we or should I?
I think that way we'll get all the stories read, right?
Oh, good point. Are we happy with this setup?
Yes. I think we're okay. I think we're doing all right. Is there any determination tokens we want to spend? I can spend 2 to heal a mental on any NPC.
Yeah,
we don't have to worry about that.
I think they're all good on.
And do we need to use anything?
You want to show them real quick?
Sure.
So these are our NPCs that we can use their abilities while we're playing. We just have to. They take a madness in order to use their ability.
I mean, do we want to go? We can go fight because we do have a lot of strength to be able to go fight something.
But we don't need to.
Okay.
We have.
Well, let's explore then.
3.
I think that's the way to go.
Slipper loaves.
Let's do it.
Should we explain what a slipper loaf is?
You can. You call it slipper loaf.
I call it a slipper loaf because we 3D printed the little breads. It's like a little loaf of bread, but the top half or end of the loaf has fallen down, and it makes it look like a slipper to me.
It's just a little loaf of bread.
It's a slipper loaf.
Anyway, yeah. we did go print out all stuff. I mean, I can show a few of the
Shelter and stuff.
Yeah. So here is the shelter, which is a bunch of pelts, sort of attached to it, and then there is the, what do you call that?
Morale
token. So some neat little.
Which is on 0 still, isn't it? We didn't move it up yet.
Yeah, it didn't go up. The roof. And fighting level marker. This is really bad lighting on here. You really can't see any of that. But anyway.
That was on 2, wasn't it?
Was it? Okay. Anyway, then the new one just came out, and they have all the minis and stuff. I don't know if they did they have miniatures for the...
I don't know.
We didn't back it because we've got so much already, and it really was just I don't know what they were going to do with that big fort that came with it. It
looked really cool.
I mean, it was cool, but it would just sit over
really cool.
Yeah, but
anyway,
there's so many minis.
Okay, so nothing. We are building. We are guaranteed building healing water. So we take Candles is used. Candles is just a little brown guy. It's a helper builder guy. And now we have built a healing water, so we can heal 1 madness. Whose madness shall we heal? Sure, heal yours, because your condition gives you madness. So that's probably better.
Okay.
Next build is we're spending our pelt and our other candles, and we're building smoke, so I can finally discard this delusion token, which is Varnos. So I'll put a little dot on that. So now we have 3 of the 4 special inventions we need to build before round 6.
Build 1 more and then get over there and do an explore action, and we haven't. Oh yeah, we have built. So yeah, you're right, because we have that one.
But we have to play through round 6. We can't end early. We have to play all 6 rounds.
That's fine. But we need to get to where we can get there.
This is going too well.
Yes. I don't like it.
I don't like it.
See what I said? It's got to be brutal, or it's not.
No, I mean it's scaring me, because what's going to happen? This has been a little too easy to forge our way through this jungle to the lost city of Z gates. So what's going to happen when we open these gates?
We have to find out. Okay.
Okay, guarantee explore. We have a totem and a discovery token and a bird that we don't know how to hunt and wood.
All right.
And mountain.
We have nourishing larva. 2 more food.
So it's just
Yep.
Too easy. It's too easy. I'm scared. But we do have a totem, which has a number on it that I didn't look at. 5. Number 5. So we read 45. The area was shrouded in mist. For several weeks now, the mist has brought us fear and uncertainty. It has heralded the worst of the problems, but now it was different. I felt as if I was entering the area shrouded in a veil of calm and quiet. We climbed higher into the mountains. I soon grew tired and sought refuge on a large boulder which acted as my seat. When I was reaching into my rucksack for the water bag, I noticed a small symbol carved into the rock, coated with white paint. Suddenly, it all became clear. I walked up to several other rocks and stones and noticed a whole web of symbols. The local priest had secured this area against the forces of evil, hence the feeling of calm and safety. The evil could be fought. We could protect and prepare ourselves. It gave me strength and a belief that we may be able to succeed. Remove 1 black marker from any special invention on the scenario sheet. Any 1 player may heal 1 madness.
You take the madness, and then let's get rid of the one that gets rid of the conditions.
Okay, that would be the snail ointment.
And we do have some food.
We need river and banana.
Yep. So we could kill... What did we name the goat? We didn't name the goat.
Yeah, we did. Willie.
Oh, that's right.
Little Willie.
We could kill Willie and get that banana, right? And then we can use the other 2 bananas to eat. That way we don't have to waste any of our slipper loaves.
Poor Willie.
Because those will move over with us. So, but that's not now. That's when
Next
we
round.
build it. Okay.
Last Explorer.
Last Explorer.
We have 2 Discovery tokens and another totem. 7.
All right.
Shuffle these, please.
Anybody else out there playing any cool games this weekend?
What did we get in our tokens?
We get a vodka, which is if you spend 2 determination tokens, you get a success.
That's pretty nice.
This is almost a
reroll.
A reroll, yeah.
Oh, so choose your die. Yeah.
That's pretty good. And we got white
stones. We get a stone.
+1. It says +1 stone.
So in this expansion, there are other kinds of resources. Stone. Here, you can.
Awesome. Yep. Enjoy mini painting. Put on some good music, or you could just listen to us talk on the back.
Okay, 47.
What do you like to listen to when painting minis?
Wannabe Kiwi. That's a nice name.
I always listen
Wannabe Kiwi.
to metal music because that relaxes me the most. But I'm just curious, what do you listen to?
I suddenly heard the sounds of battle, as if a struggle had broken out right next to us in the thicket. In a split second, my stomach shrank with terror and my body froze, paralyzed. Confused by the constant tension and fear, my body protested against any danger. But we had come here to rescue. The purpose of this whole expedition was to save lives. With a deep breath and a strong grip on my weapon, I jumped towards the bushes. A heavily built young man was fighting with a dozen natives that had been possessed by the forces of darkness. He was bleeding from tens of wounds, kneeling on one leg and hardly able to keep the assailants away. We came just in time. With the sounds of fury, I leapt to the rescue.
Good job.
Huzzah!
Huzzah.
Get -1 weapon level.
Wait, that's not a huzzah. That's a damn.
-1 weapon level.
All right.
Any one player gets a wound.
How
about you?
Probably me, of the 2.
Take the native warrior card from the box. Put a marker on the highest value of his sanity track. From now on, the warrior will join your crew.
We got another person?
Yeah, once we find his card.
So, yeah, Depeche Mode's cool. I like Personal Jesus. Is that the name of the song? There was that album years and years ago. I assumed they've been broken up for many, many years. I think there's been some remakes of some of their songs, too. But I like them.
Those. If I was a native warrior, where would I be?
Probably. You're looking for a card like this. So the back would look like, well, it would look like a character card.
Yeah, maybe.
Is there anything up there? I think we have all the cards out.
Where's the box?
On the shelf. I think. Here it is. I've been doing many, many years of music. Yeah, I like all kinds, but I tend to gravitate towards more Tool, sort of. My favorite band was probably Rush, growing up, because I guess it's progressive. Prog rock would be more heavy prog rock. I thought I looked through all these. Well, you know what? We could not worry about it right now.
Just use them next.
Well, we can use them. We could just put them in as a...
We can't use him because we don't know what he does.
odd. Is there? I guess there would be a kind of picture in there. All right. Well.
Okay. Well, I guess we're looking for him before next play.
Yeah. I don't think it's very good streaming. The Subdivisions, awesome album. Everything that Rush did was awesome. Rest in peace, Neil. Probably some of the three best musicians, I think, that they can put out a sound like a 5-piece band for sure. But of course, Geddy was always playing bass and keyboard and singing all at the same time. Yeah, and I like Tool too, with the time signatures and the different the beats, the drum. I guess two really the best drummers out there. Those two bands. Did you find him?
I found him. Okay. There's a shaman and a warrior, but it's like really light. See that? It's
okay.
Easy to miss text right there.
Yes. So it says we will find what we shall need to get 1 mental to ignore your required terrain type to build an item.
Oh, nice.
So if you take 1 mental damage, you can ignore whatever that required terrain type. So that's nice. Resolving a
mystical beast mystery card.
You go ahead and finish.
And asked to roll the red beast die. The warrior may receive 1 madness to allow you to choose 1 symbol before rolling and ignoring it for all rolls.
It almost feels dirty to take it because we don't.
He's one of them.
Yeah, he's like another NPC.
Yeah, so he probably should go up there and play some stuff.
All right, well, let's do it. Here, let me
do it. Tit.
Let me change this over to the resource cam. I'll move our little sticker out of the way and put our warrior there. All right.
All right.
Okay, back.
Okay.
To where are we now? That was the second explore action.
Yes.
And then we
weather phase.
Go to the weather phase. And
no weather.
No weather in this.
Oh wait,
round.
no, me.
Oh yeah. You get to move this up.
So morale goes up 1. I get 3 determination tokens and a health.
Yes. And that's from reading your Bible.
Mm-hmm. I like to read.
We read the Bible last time through, and then we chucked it when we were done with it, and then we just happened upon maybe it was the same one. We just found it again because we randomly pulled stuff. So,
or it's a Bible from a different religion.
I don't know. You tell me. You read it.
I don't remember. I was too tired.
So that gives you 5 determination tokens total. So do you want to spend any?
Do we want to regain our lost weapon level?
I mean, you can go ahead and spend it.
You can only do it once per turn, though.
Yep.
So, yes.
Might as well go ahead and do that.
Yes.
Help us out.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Okay, night phase. Do we want to move the camp?
So everything did move down before. We need to eat the 2. We can move the camp over to.
We don't need to explore anymore.
Okay. Well then.
But we need to explore here.
Right.
So we can move the.
I mean, we don't need food, and that'll get us the wood. We really don't need that. We just need to move over and explore, and we've got.
Then we have to. I mean, this is a little ridiculous. We have to finish out all 6 rounds. We're going into the 4th round, and we've done everything. This doesn't feel right. It feels like we missed something. What did we miss?
Well, you read it. We went through the whole thing. Do you want to move and get wood and food down here then? Just go ahead and have that. Make sure we get that 1 food each time so we don't use up our slipper loaves for later. Okay. And we get some wood. Okay. So that's done. Weather phase, night phase, done. Move to the next round. And this one's going to have the beast. So, I mean, really, at this point, why not go ahead and...
Oh, you know what? Every time we move the shelter, the palisade went down. So it's probably on 0 now, because we moved twice.
Okay.
On 0.
That's 0.
The palisade looks like it's on 1 to me.
Oh, I'm sorry, I moved the roof.
The roof was on 0 also.
Oh.
Both of them should be on 0.
All right.
That's where we're going to have a problem.
Well, then let's work on fixing that. We do have a wood, and it's going to go away more than likely here. So it is time for us to pull a card, beginning of the next round.
Ghost! Guess that's a sign we should play ghost stories.
Could be. It's also a book.
Book, so that does something to you.
Each time a book effect is executed, get 1 mental madness. So I will take that.
Because he has a condition called schizophrenia.
Yep, that's right. I hear those things.
It can't be real. It can't be real. The first player gets a delusion token. We just got rid of that thing. At least it's on you now, not me. Haha.
Okay.
If possible, choose 1 dead character. Shuffle their insanity cards into the appropriate adventure decks. It is possible because we've had 2 people die.
Shuffle them into what deck?
The appropriate decks, because there's 1 for each adventure deck.
Oh.
I just had to find their cards. Because I just tossed them up here. Out of the way, because we didn't need them anymore.
Okay.
You know what?
Yeah.
When we explored, we should have read a card because of that.
I think, yeah.
So next time we should do that.
All right.
You want to shuffle that green deck for me?
I can, and then that was the card.
Yeah, so every character that we have, all 9 characters, have 1 card for each one of these adventure decks. If they go insane, they get shuffled into it, and they basically they're not out of the story. They can come back. We've not had that happen yet, so this will be interesting.
Okay.
If we pull those. So that means this one's falling off, so we each have to roll a brown die.
Okay.
The brown heart die.
Okay.
Only resolve. Yeah, you
I
take
got
a
a
wound.
heart, so take a wound.
Yep, and I got nothing.
Okay. Perfect.
This moves down. Now, if this one falls off, each player with a delusion token rolls the gray heart die and resolve its effects.
Well, that's only got a heart on one side and a brain on the other, so.
If this one, we can heal 1 madness of any 3 NPCs.
Oh, wow.
If we do this one, 2 people here.
We have not been using our NPCs either because there's only 1
really
down because we healed them up last time. I think we
in the last scenario, we got a lot of healing that we were able to do.
So we need to start using them a little bit more because we're getting.
Hey Tom, how are you?
Hey Tom.
No crocodiles have shown up. No. We actually are. I don't want to jinx it. We're doing really well, surprisingly.
We're as shocked as you are. Probably more so.
We're on round 4. We had to build 4 special inventions, which we've built 3. We have to do an explore on this tile, which we got a path there. We just had to put 3 people there. We just have to survive out through the rest of the rounds.
So let's do it. We can do this. Quick.
Do it to it. Okay, so we don't care about this one is what you're saying?
I don't think so. Not right now. I mean, what do we get? We get 1 person and a stone, so we have to waste a stone, and each player gets 2 determination tokens.
We don't need. Morale phase, you get that.
Yep.
Production phase, we're getting a wood and a fish.
I mean, we got just piles of crap up there right now.
The camp is in quite a disarray. Messy, messy.
In that case, look out for the big box I've mailed to you.
It may sound a bit snappy.
Okay.
So we're going to have leather boots in our future? Okay, so what are we doing? We're ignoring this event card.
Well, I mean, I think we're at a point now where the only thing we really need to worry about is the weather.
We need to build.
And we need to build that. So go do that as a 100%.
Okay, I'll take Tuco with me, and we will build this, which requires a banana.
There's your banana.
Slanko Bremash.
All right. Do we want to discard anything So discard 3 to draw an equipment card, or discard 2 to heal a mental of any one NPC. No. Discard 2 to get another on our weapon level. You might as well go ahead and do that.
Okay.
Since you can do it each round.
Do that.
Then I think we can go. We're at a 3. We can go fight, use the gun, and use our thing, and go ahead and get some resources for the next round. I'll take Tuco. I mean, you can. I'm just saying that's an option.
Where's my other person? Oh, I never collected them back from there. Okay, so if you do that, I cannot go to 24 and explore because I'm too far away.
Well, we don't need to yet. You want to do that till the end anyway.
Do we want to...
we have stuff that we can build.
Is there anything that'll get our Palisade level up?
That's a good question. I think you need to go
build. I can build. Yes.
And we have 2 wood, and you can go up 1 on the Palisade.
In case we roll it on the die.
Yep.
That's me by myself. It's a risky.
And you're going to...
But build and redeem. Choose a die face.
Or I guess you put it there.
And a wood there.
And a wood.
2 wood. 2 wood. Okay.
And that is just going to be 1 roof level or 1 Palisade level? Okay. And let's see, is there anything else we need to do here? We have a lot of determination tokens. And we forgot about our success too. Remember, we have an auto success. Can we gather stone anyway? You can take a stone and get an amulet.
Yeah,
Hey, thanks for the follow.
Thanks for the follow.
Kiwi 13, the Paint Man. So yeah.
Yeah, if you go here, you gather because we have mountain available, so we can gather stone.
Okay.
But we kind of ran out of people. Kinda, sort of.
We did. Okay.
Do we need to hunt? I guess. To set us up for next time.
Do you want to go? Do you want to do an explorer? That will give us any? I mean, you could send him there and do a risky, but
he can't explore by himself.
Oh, that's right. I think we're good.
Map man.
I mean, we still got to fight, right?
Map.
Men. Thanks for watching us.
Look up Map Man on YouTube. You won't regret it.
No, that's funny as hell. That's our type of comedy. Map Men comedy. Dry British humor. For the most part. Let's see.
Why are we second guessing this so much?
Because it's going too easy, so we just need to stop thinking and just get it done.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Fight. Fight first. What are we fighting?
Cards.
We get 2, and we get to choose. We might be able to get rid of a cultist. Look at that. See?
Yep, getting rid of a cultist.
Now wait, what's a cultist give us if we kill it? You need a 5.
Stone.
-2.
Gives you a stone. You lose a determination token. You lose 2 weapon level. You need a 5 to even beat him, which we would have to use our pistol.
No. Grip it and rip it. That's
what a shitty cult. So our other card.
All of them are just joined the cult because I thought it was going to be fun, right?
And they were looking for this girl that they knew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah. At least we might be able to kill a baboon here. Baboon.
That brown eye Viking. You follow the hoof prints. After a few hours of searching, you find their source. Draw and resolve the top Explorer Adventure card.
Oh. Well,
Draw 2 beast cards from the hunt deck. Choose which one and fight it. Reshuffle the other. The Explorer Adventure card.
Oh, okay.
Draw and resolve the top Explorer Adventure card. Draw 2 beast cards from the hunting deck. Choose one, fight it, and reshuffle the other.
All right, let's look and see what this is. Secret meeting. Journalist Mike Oh, this is the thing you just put back in there.
Oh, this is the... Yeah, okay.
While everybody else worked in the camp, I explored the area. Mike paid a visit to those that remained at the camp to inform them of a mysterious cult that exists in the wood. Yeah, well, Thanks for the update, Mike.
For the
We've
heads
been
up.
chucking cultists out of the deck for 2 or 3 rounds. Any NPC gets 1 mental damage. Shuffle this card back into the deck. So basically, he pops up and gives you some bad news and makes you feel bad about it.
Yeah. So one of our NPCs takes 1 madness.
Typical journalist. All right. Cool. All they give you are stones.
The cultists.
Oh.
That's why it's a shitty cult.
That's right. All right. So that was 1 mental damage to an NPC, right?
Yes.
So let's use the most useless one. I might as well flop it over on here. Let's put it on the invention card lady because I don't think we're ever going to use her for anything. So
we
she
don't
takes a mental
need it. I don't even understand why she's part of this campaign unless we just, like we were saying, we got really lucky in that first round.
I don't want to say we got really lucky. I want to say strategically we did a
strategically
fantastic job.
did a fantastic job.
Which allowed us to be able to sweep through this game with ease. Or we're missing rules and everybody that...
Assume we don't want to fight a sorceress.
Nope, get rid of them.
Inside check!
Yeah, there you go.
Is it the Stonecutters cult? It must be. Ooh, does that make them all
Masons.
dwarfs?
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah. Dead animal. You find a wild pig torn to pieces. Upon closer inspection, you become certain there is an incredibly strong predator in the dense thicket. Get 3 banana.
Okay.
3 banana.
Okay.
Draw 3 beast cards from the beast deck. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Choose the one with the greatest strength and place it on top of the hunting deck. Reshuffle the other 2.
Oh, so we don't get to fight right now.
No, we have one with the greatest strength, which is a bear.
Bear.
Versus a wild llama.
And then we
The other
shuffle?
2 get shuffled back into this deck. Yes, shuffle.
Shuffle.
Oh, no. It gets
No,
placed
don't
on top.
shuffle it.
It gets placed on top.
Okay. So that's done.
That is done. Now we're going to build.
Actually, that worked out pretty well.
Did.
Okay. Didn't have to use any of our special stuff. All right, so now we go to the the build action with the 2 wood, and it's a risky build, and that is you.
Actually, I mean, Bill did redeem a choose a die face.
Yeah, and we have a choose your own die face up there if you want to spend 2 determination tokens.
Actually, I don't have. Well, we have some up there in the.
Yeah.
Thing.
So we know you're going to get it, but roll it just to see if you don't have to.
Tom says new rule: Emily has to roll all the dice for the rest of the game. Tom, that is just so cruel.
Yeah. That would make it a lot more difficult on us. So we would probably be close to death now. Go ahead and roll it up. It's you. Okay, so to get 2 determination tokens.
No, Bill redeemed choose a dice face.
All right, so that one's out.
One of our point redemption things is to choose a die face. It can be used against us or for us.
If you haven't watched this before, this is not cheating. This is a
strategic. What did you call it?
I don't remember, but
just strategic bending of the rules.
No, not bending of the rules. Not
strategically getting the chat, the watchers to join in and play the game with us.
Assistance.
Yes,
strategic assistance.
Thank you for that strategic assistance.
Yes, see? Now we need to write that down so I will never not forget it. Strategic assistance.
Can you give us 1 Palisade level before we forget? Thank you.
Hornstorm member.
Strategic audience participation. Okay, so now we're going to make some snail ointment. Okay. You can discard 1 condition card. I'm going to recommend you get rid of yours.
Yep.
Because mine's really not that bad.
Okay, done.
And then we have built our 4th and final thingy that we needed to build.
There you go. I just don't feel good about any of this. Okay.
Doesn't feel right.
So, yeah. So, is that all the action?
That's all the action.
So this comes down.
Weather phase. Roll that beast die.
Go to the weather phase. It is a palisade. We lose a palisade, right?
Yes.
And we just built one, so...
Apparently, I didn't do a very good job of building that palisade.
Yeah, you sort of threw it up. You know, cut twigs and, well... That's a bad palisade if you do it that way. Okay.
Then we go to night phase. I say we go ahead and move the camp so that we can explore.
Yep.
And make it just a little bit
Sounds
easier. Good. Which would have taken down our palisade anyway. And we need to eat. So
does that give us... No, that doesn't. Okay, sorry.
We have plenty of banana.
Yeah.
So we have 3 bananas up there?
Yep.
So just give me all of them because we're going to lose the other one to rot.
Oh, yeah. Is there anything else we can do with that banana?
You can hardtack it and turn it into a slipper loaf.
It doesn't seem worth it for one.
Just lose it.
Look, when we're sitting here on going into round 5 going, chuck the food. Don't even really need it. That's a banana. Throw it away. That in this game
Robinson Crusoe, it doesn't seem right.
Not. So we're going to reread the rules after we're done.
I mean, that's all there was to the scenario. That's really, maybe it's because it's gearing up for the next scenario, and the next scenario is going to be super hard.
All right.
And we need to do well in this one.
If that's the case, then we need to get either some more paint, stones, or amulets prepared. Right? Because we're done with everything except one explorer. So when we do that explorer, essentially all we have to do is feed ourselves for another round.
We had to finish out these last 2 rounds.
Right.
Yes.
So then we might as well just go to town on trying to figure out how to best get us prepared for the last game. Which, in my opinion, has to be something to do with the cult and the, whatever this is called, mystic fighting.
Okay, so you want to...
Get +1 mystic, so we'd have to get a
stone. So this round we have to get a stone.
Yep. And then we could... I don't know about the white paint, but we have 1.
We have 1 white paint. I mean, but all you need is you need to do a
build,
and we have grasslands.
Yep.
Okay, so let's do event card, see how we get screwed.
We went into round 5 now?
We are.
All right.
Thief!
Well, now we have something on every round. Okay, everything. Deck.
I was too late to catch him. I barely got a glimpse of his back when he managed to escape from the camp. Discard 1 equipment card, otherwise discard 1 stone and all banana. 1 equipment card, so that's going to be either the prayer book or canned food. Or a survival kit, which take out a whole bunch of our crap. No, equipment card. Wait. That might be these.
Oh, okay.
What are equipment cards? You'd think after playing this game 20 times we would know what an equipment card is.
We took a couple weeks off, and we're old, so it's not really expected for us to remember things after 24 hours.
Yes, these are equipment cards.
Oh, okay. Well, let's get rid of the Bible then.
Let me double check the things we found on the boat are not equipment cards also. Those are equipment. That's probably what it means. The things we got off the boat. So it would be the canned food.
Oh, these?
Yes.
Oh, that sucks a lot worse.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. That makes more sense.
So
it's the canned food or the prayer book or the survival kit, one of the survival kits. But if we lose either survival kit, we lose a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Even though we haven't used any of it.
I don't want to get rid of it.
I mean, the prayer book... You can spend 2 determination tokens and heal 1 mental wound.
Yeah, but we don't want to get rid of the canned food.
No. The canned food... Well...
I mean, look, they may be like lima beans and peas and things, but that's still sustenance. It still will nourish you.
We only have 1, 2, 3 more cans. And the last round, we're doing the next round is the last round. Our last part of the scenario. And I don't know. I feel like it should all be mental. We have been lugging
this canned food all this way, and now you want to dump it?
You know what? We have a ton of characters.
Canned food or prayer book? What do y'all say?
So
we have 3 cans of food.
Make your argument for canned food.
We have 3 cans of food, and in case we are unable to procure said food, since we cannot hunt for birds or bird eggs or whatever it is you actually get. We can only go hunting for fish. And if we can't get anything from the bee stack, like if we pull a cultist from the bee stack, that's not going to give us any food. We can't eat a cultist. We have the canned food for a backup in case of emergency.
I would argue you could eat a cultist, but...
Yes, food for the soul or food for the body. Very well played, Yoda.
Yeah, so the argument going with the mental stress is this whole game is sort of wrapped around this madness type thing, and we haven't really experienced too much of it in the first set of the scenarios.
I am almost full on madness, on sanity, and so are you, and then all of our NPCs are dang near full also.
If these characters die, we get those characters.
Yeah, and they reset on their sanity.
Right.
So I don't think sanity is the big deal. I think the food's the bigger deal.
I'm saying if they die, who cares? So all you're going to do if you can't feed him is take 1 damage.
Yeah, but the toe of you started with damn near full insanity. The two of you started with damn near full insanity, to be fair.
So
yes, we did. And to my point, it hasn't been an issue this scenario.
So okay, so you're saying Chuck the prayer book.
Yes.
That we haven't even used.
Okay.
Goodbye, prayer book.
You win.
That's the worst thing that happened this whole game.
Yeah. For now.
We never used it, so.
Each player with...
it's like throwing out a fresh can of something that's never been used. fresh. Yeah.
Now we will feel the wrath of God. Yeah, probably. Yeah. We're gonna regret that, aren't we? You have a delusion token, so you have to roll the gray heart die and see what happens.
I got a brain.
So you take an insanity.
Oh my god! I wish I had a prayer book.
Okay, so if we let's do morale phase, I get 1 determination token. Production phase, we get a wood.
Okay.
A lot of wood. No, we don't. We spent a lot of wood.
We spent our wood.
We have 2 wood. Okay, so now, if we put 2 people here, we'll heal 1 madness for any 3 NPCs.
We only have 2, since we healed everybody. I guess we have a few we could put up there.
If we don't, the first player, which will be you when this falls off, will get 1 madness, which will cause a breakdown token to go in the night phase. If we put 1 person here and take down our weapon level by 1, we will get 2 bananas.
That sounds like what we should... take our weapon level down?
By 1. But...
I'm thinking we need to get this up as high as we can before the end of this round.
Well, we ignore this, because then we just draw 1 card from the cultist deck and put it into the hunting deck.
Alright.
So that's not that big a deal.
So then
I think we need to take care of this.
When this mental thing gets added to... What do you call that?
The breakdown.
The breakdown gets added to the night phase. What does that do?
Good question. Remember. I don't remember either. Breakdown, where are you?
What's everybody having for dinner? I haven't had anything since breakfast. I'm a little hungry.
I thought you were going to eat before we played.
I didn't.
So that you didn't get hungry while we were playing and get grumpy.
I'm not hungry yet. I was just making small talk with people while you looked up rules and stuff. Leland, it's what time is it there? It's coming up on
3:48.
He's got to be planning.
It's almost 4 o'clock for him.
What are you getting, Leland? Gonna order something out Sunday afternoon?
There is a breakdown token in the night phase. During the night phase, one of the characters in the camp has a mental breakdown and lashes out. Players have to decide before feeding anyone which 2 resources and or tokens to remove from the available resources space.
So we lose 2 resources if we don't.
Yes.
We really don't
we
need
have a breakdown.
we could do this and resolve it.
Yes.
And then heal everybody up,
heal 3
all
people.
the NPCs up to full.
Yes.
I
want to be Kiwi. So you're on the West Coast then?
Are you, whereabout on the West
Tell
Coast?
us your exact address,
Yeah, so-
please. For reasons.
Please post your yes, and Social Security number and bank account if you don't mind. Now that you're following, that's a requirement. Oh well,
Victoria,
there you go.
BC.
That's right up there. That's pretty. That's scary close to Leland.
We are East Coast time. We're in Indiana.
Roughly.
Roughly, Indiana.
Now, we are in Indiana, but I always say Cincinnati just because it's
confusing
enough. No, because it's everybody knows.
We're basically we're a it's greater Cincinnati. We're a suburb of Cincinnati. Actually, we're like a suburb of Cincinnati.
We live in a small hick town where I grew up.
Anyway, where are we? We just produced.
But the house is paid for, so we're not going anywhere. Where the hell do I have to go anyway? I mean, where would we move?
I have no idea. I mean, our daughter would like us to move up to Indianapolis to be near her.
From the Pacific Northwest. I hear it rains a lot out there, so I don't know if I'd want to live out in the Pacific Northwest. I don't know. You wouldn't go to Canada because it's too cold.
It's freaking cold.
And I don't want to go down.
You don't want to go south because it's too hot.
I lived in North Carolina, or South Carolina, for a while. Well, I said North Carolina. South Carolina for a while. I really liked it down there.
I mean, his brother wants to go to Tennessee. Maybe we just all go there.
But we're not, well, shouldn't say anything like that. So we're not really getting out of Hickville. But you're from Kentucky, so, it's only up from Kentucky. If I wish Richmond was still on. All right. So.
Yeah. We're going to action. We're going to explore. Do a guaranteed explore.
And then, so now we have, it's the only thing left to do at this point, since we know we will have completed all of the things for winning the game, is to see what we think is going to be the next most valuable things.
We did not read ahead, so we have absolutely no idea what the next scenario is.
Did you?
No.
Oh. Okay.
I just said we did not read ahead.
Well, I know we didn't, but I didn't know if you
this
didn't.
Part of we didn't either.
Okay, so you didn't, and everybody knows I didn't. So when you say we, that could...
This is not a royal we. This is an actual we. Did not read ahead.
Oh. Neither you nor I read ahead.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
So, since we don't know what's going to happen, we have to assume that we're going to need certain things in the next level. And the stories that we read were all talked about the cultists, right?
And the darkness coming.
And the darkness coming. So I have a feeling...
And the paint wards off the darkness, so maybe we should make some more paint.
How
do we make paint?
White paint in the grasslands may be created multiple times.
Let's do that.
So if we go here...
Is that a build? I guess it's a build.
It's a build.
So we'll have to read a card.
Okay, so that's all right.
Don't forget that.
Well, you put it on the card.
You do.
So you remember which one you're doing.
I was just...
And then we don't have any... We do have one stone, so you could build an amulet, or you could do a spiral spear, and you get one...
Get the weapon level?
Mystic weapon level up to 6.
That's not a bad idea.
I think that's a good one. And then you can do that. And do you want to make that one a guarantee? Or do you want...
I feel the white paint is more important.
Okay.
Because we only have 1. And we already have 5 mystic weapon level.
Okay.
Is there anything else that could be better done with my other half of me?
Which half of you is that? The top or the bottom half?
Probably the bottom. That would mean that Dora Explorer is carrying my top half. C-3PO style.
Backpack! That's the only thing I know about Dora Explorer, so it just happened to work out okay. Alright. I don't think so. I think getting that level up is probably the most important thing.
Where's our stone? I can't reach it.
Okay. There we go.
Getting stoned.
Do we want to spend any of our determination tokens? You could spend it to get it up.
Sure.
One.
Get that weapon level up.
Might as well. I think
Might
we're just
as well.
prepping for the next.
Because we still have 3 determination tokens up there, right?
Discard 2 to heal, or discard 3 to get 1 starting equipment card. Is that the things that... Is this a starting equipment card?
No. These are starting equipment cards.
Oh. Well, they carry over, right?
No.
These... Oh,
Those
they don't. They don't.
These are use them or lose them.
So we didn't lose... Oh, because that... Okay, yeah, got it. Okay, so there's really nothing more to spend for me, and you just spent yours. Okay, let's do it.
Okay, heal 1 madness for any 3 NPCs.
All right, let's look at it. We have the hardtack, which we might as well.
Yeah, because we use him.
That's 1. Did I have that on?
Yeah, you moved it.
Okay, then the medical doctor and the brute strength. I think of the other 2 because this one's really of no value. So let's move them up to new.
You're gonna give her a complex.
Well,
she's gonna be like super insecure now, saying she's no value.
Well, she just adds choosing places on the board shuffle. She just adds.
You could say it in a nicer
card.
way.
Okay, she's
not useful at this time.
She adds no strategic.
Audience assistance?
She has no strategic assistance. Would you be offended if somebody said that? You offer no strategic assistance.
Yes, I would be.
Oh. So how do you say to her that she brings no value to this game without being offensive? I don't think there's a way to say something to somebody saying you're of
It's
no
not
value.
your time yet. We will use you later.
That still pisses me off. It's not your time yet?
Not your time.
I'm 51 years old. If it's not my time by now.
You're old.
I know. I feel it.
Okay.
She's dead weight.
Well, that just seems even more cruel. I mean, everybody has a role to play. We just don't know what her role is yet.
She's just going to add crap that we don't need to carry around. So she is actually dead weight.
Okay.
I think Dutcher is right. And what's her name? She's an antiques dealer, so she's got a bunch of crap she's carrying around with her anyway. It doesn't have her name on there. Let me see.
It should somewhere. Maybe it's on the other side.
Let me check. We got to know who we're talking about here. Her name is Christine Key. Christine Key.
Where Christine?
Just,
Okay. So, we're building. Which means we have to draw a card.
Okay.
So, that's a risky build. Oh, that's me. Crap. Shoot.
The other thing, we really haven't been rolling a lot of dice this scenario either. We've been doing non-risky.
How many determination tokens do we have up there?
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5, so and I have some.
If needed, we could spend 2 in order to get a success.
Where is that?
That little token. Vodka.
Oh, yeah.
Vodka makes everything work.
Vodka comes in handy.
Yeah, see? Now we can spend 2 determination tokens and make that a success.
So we'll use the vodka and spend 2 determination tokens.
Yes, vodka.
Oh, let's go to you. We'll lose them over here.
Vodka.
And since you mentioned vodka, that means
you're going to get a refill on your whiskey?
Yes.
This card says, bite. I felt a sharp pain. I turned quickly, but only caught a glimpse of shadow escaping into the brush. Then I noticed the blood oozing out slowly from the fresh wound. Its deep maroon color quickly took on an unsettling black hue. This font's a little hard to read. Something was not right. Shuffle this card into the event deck.
Well, there's only a 1 in 3 chance we're going to get that.
Yep.
And there's only one more round, so. This is your, I don't want to look to see if it's on the top.
Damn it. It's on the top.
Okay.
So this is built.
So we get to move the weapon level up to 6. Or the whatever
Mystic
it's called.
weapon level.
Mystic weapon level.
And we used our stone.
Okay.
Which next round we might want to gather some stone.
Yes.
And then you're going to build. That's an auto build.
Yep.
And we get 1 white paint.
Yep.
Almost made it.
Okay.
And then explore.
Explore. It's an auto explore.
Auto explore, but we have to read a card.
Okay.
And we did that, so
We technically completed all of the...
after the 6th round, we read paragraph 48.
So we've completed all of the criteria
Goals.
for the goals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hidden Valley Ranch. As I was coming back to the camp, I felt like the forest was trying to hide its secrets. I looked back and saw black vines overgrow the path I just came through. In just a moment, my traces disappeared under the black roots. I must have passed without a trace.
Or, what's the Evard's black tentacle, or whatever tentacles?
Black tentacles?
Yeah, I can't remember who's
Evard's,
black tentacles.
isn't
I
it?
think that sounds right.
Sounds right. Put it, Pessimistic Man.
Where do you want
On
me?
the space.
Where do you want me?
On the space or tile you were exploring.
Where were you?
It doesn't matter. Right there.
Oh, okay.
It really doesn't matter at this point.
Okay.
Okay, then.
Is that we got to roll, that is the end of the event.
Ooh,
so
this could be bad. We completely forgot about the Palisade.
Yep. So roll it. It is a no banana.
We have to lose a slipper loaf.
Yeah, it sucks, but not the end of the world.
Okay. That's weather.
Or we could kill the goat and get a banana and
Little
a thing.
Willie?
Yeah, and then we don't lose the slipper loaf.
Oh, poor
Let's
little
kill the
Willie.
goat. Killing you, Willie!
Do we have to do that during the action phase? I mean, it's a little late to ask that now, but
You can do it anytime, right?
I don't
You
know.
can kill the goat anytime you want to, I think. So
Okay, so we get a pelt.
Yeah, you just need a pelt. And then
Where did you put Little Willie? Oh, you put him over
I
there.
threw him over in the pile. In the corpse pile.
Okay. Night phase. We don't really...
Oh, and we can spend a wood and go ahead and get the fighting level up 2 more also. With the sling. Because we have the wood now. Why not go ahead and do it before we lose it?
Sure.
I mean...
Do it.
Alright, so spend a wood. Get the sling. And the dead. And now we got a 6 on both.
Nice.
Yeah, see? It's all about... Yeah, Billy.
Poor Billy.
Billy, Willie.
Billy Goat. We shouldn't have named him.
I don't feel bad about it.
It's because you're heartless.
Well, that's probably part of it, but...
Shall we move on to round 6?
I'm not completely heartless. It's a good chance.
Okay, let's find out what's going on with my oozing blue-black blood. Oh, it's an infection. The wound has started to fester.
Ooh.
If you do not have medicine... We have medicine, don't we?
We have medicine right there.
The first player draws a condition card. Draw another card. Haha, we have medicine.
That's it?
That's it.
Oh, well, draw another card.
Yeah. Attack!
Okay.
A cultist suddenly ran into the middle of the camp and simply dropped dead. The ground surrounding his body started to turn black.
Oh.
Book. Do you have a delusion token? You
I do.
You get 1 wound.
Oh, morale goes down.
Uh-oh.
Are we in round 6?
We are.
It
So
doesn't matter. Because it's back to 0. Oh, it goes to 0 anyway. Okay.
Did you have a condition card? We got rid of your condition
Got
card.
rid of my condition. Yep.
Okay, so that doesn't do anything else. The first player
That is me.
gets a delusion token, but you have one, so it
Yep.
doesn't matter.
Yep.
The first player rolls this. Oh, sorry, not that. Not that. This, and this. And resolves the effects.
Got
Ooh.
a brown and a green heart. So I take...
2 wounds. Oh!
Wait. Is there anything we can do to...
That kills him.
Is there anything we can do to stop that? I guess
don't think so.
Well, we can. We do have.
We got a doctor?
Yeah, we can. Doctor, use a mental and heal 1 on any character. And we can use that any time, right? So I would use it 1.
I mean,
And
technically,
that
I think you're
takes
supposed to
him-
do it before you roll the die and know it's going to happen, but
Is that the case?
I don't know.
I mean, we're already doing very well. So if it's not the case, I'll let
I
it
don't
die.
know.
Well,
It just seems like going back like that is
knowing the result and then doing the thing.
Uh-huh.
Well, then we let her die?
She's kind of useless.
What happens when she dies?
Morale goes down?
I don't know. That's what I want to
Question mark?
We need to find out 2 things.
It's been a while since somebody's died.
When we can use the NPCs would be the first question. And I'm okay with letting her die. I mean, she's...
I think you can use them anytime. It just seems majorly to our advantage to do it once we know what the die result is. We should have done it before.
It does seem a little cheaty.
A little. That sounds a little cheated. Character death. Choose one of the NPCs as your character. Its sanity level goes back up. Morale marker moves 2 to the left.
But that's okay. We're on round 6 and it'll go back to 0. So the real question is, do we have some kind of a... Is it going to mean something to us that we only lost 2 characters? I guess the only thing we need to find out is, can you use the NPC power at any time? If you can use it at any time, then we can save her. So while she's looking that up, anybody watching any good TV shows?
You're running out of things to talk about?
Yeah, I don't know. We've already talked about a lot of things: music and miniature painting and board games and...
Each NPC has a special ability that any player may use at any time. Players will not have to discard any determination tokens to use them. Instead, the NPC will suffer 1 madness every time that ability is used. Every NPC ability may only be used once per round.
Okay, so we can take 1 damage, then use the mental thing and move it back up, and then take 1 more damage, which puts her right at the edge of death. Perfect. We're liking the new animated one, Invincible on Prime.
Invincible. What's that about, Lena?
That is...
The card. That was because you rolled the dice because of the card. So this goes here and this goes here, and we don't care.
Food and...
we get a wood.
Oh, we didn't get any food.
A boy whose dad is a superhero and he gets his powers. That sounds interesting. Oh, I dropped the wood.
So...
Because no.
Oh, the problem is we don't have any...
We have slipper loaves though.
Yeah, but
for this round.
We would like to hold those over to the next round.
We could hunt. We could attempt to hunt.
I think we should. I think we should try to get as many resources, and I think you said we needed to get a stone.
Stone will be good. I think. Maybe.
So if we do the 3 hunt...
See?
We can pick the card and maybe get rid of another cultist. That is going to get you a stone.
Guaranteed stone.
And then we are going to roll...
Oh, Palisade.
This 1 more. So we're not using the Explore guide.
We don't have a build. You have 1 person left.
We can do 2 and not get to choose the card. We know it's a bear. And we know the bear's a 5.
That's true.
So we don't have to worry about that. So we can take this.
You got 2 wood?
And we do have 2 wood.
So we'll build up the Palisade 1 level.
Now what is that going to do for us? It keeps our...
If you roll the Palisade, it keeps us from getting hurt.
1 damage, right?
Which would kill you.
Kill her. The thing is, we go into the next game like this, and
you're going to die.
She's going to die anyway. So... Strategically, it doesn't make sense to try to save her. And you taking one wound is not going to be a big deal for the Palisade, right?
Apparently, yeah.
So I don't think we mess with that. I think we go down here and get a paint. And we don't have a stone to do that. We don't have a stone to do that. So I think we need to get whatever we can get. So I mean, that's an auto paint.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that we can do? I mean, we might as well at that point pick the 2 cards, right?
No, because we know it's a bear. Like you
that's
said.
right. Okay.
Good thing you remembered that it was a bear.
I think that's good. I did, and then I forgot about it immediately.
But you remembered in the first place, and that's what's important.
That's what's important?
I'm proud of you.
Oh, my. That's all I've ever wanted over these last 23-ish years. All I've ever wanted you to say was you're proud of me one time. That was the only time I ever said it. Wow. This is a moment I'm glad you all got to experience with me on Mother's Day. Because Elena said, I am a mother.
Well, there was a word after that. Actually, it was a lot of characters.
It did get me right here in the heart when she said it. I felt, finally someone noticed.
Okay.
I mean, now I can be really nice because I've finally accomplished everything that I've been trying to do.
You could be.
No, I'm not going to be.
Not going
but I could be.
But he could be. Okay, so we're going to hunt. We're going to hunt a bear.
All right.
Weapon level 6.
We have a weapon level, so it goes down.
One weapon level.
A weapon level?
A weapon level.
All right. 5 bananas.
5 bananas.
Well, we need to immediately take and use our hardtack guy, so don't even get the bananas. Because we're going to take him down 1, and we're going to make those 5 slipper
Okay,
loaves.
well, here's 2, whatever those are called.
Pelts.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. We might not have. Oh, here we are. 4. Uh-oh.
We got to have one more.
Nope. But we're going to eat. We're going to eat one.
Well,
anyway.
get the token for it.
We're going to eat one anyway.
Oh, okay. Well, then... Okay.
Those actually go in the futures.
All right. How many did you give me?
4 slipper loaves and a banana.
So, here's the thing, folks. One of the reasons I think that we're going through this so well is because of things like this, right?
We're supposed to be building up for the next scenario.
We're building up for the next scenario. So, when we go into the next scenario, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 food. So we have enough food for 4 rounds in the next scenario.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Right? I mean, that's a big deal.
Okay, so I'm going to try and I'm going to gather stone. It's a guaranteed stone gather.
Happy lurking.
Since this is here, I get 1 madness.
Okay.
And that moves off.
Okay.
And, I mean, you were supposed to build first, but whatever.
All right, whatever.
But it's a guaranteed build, so we get a paint.
Get a paint.
We get a paint.
And the bear goes away somewhere.
Bear goes away. Bye, bear.
And we paint.
And we paint. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 things built. We explored tile 24, and it is the end of round. We haven't finished round 6. Roll the weather die.
We did use your
roll that weather die.
We did choose the re-roll, but we did not use the card, Bill.
Oh. We forgot about the card one. We could have used that.
Yeah. We won't. I haven't.
We did use the die though.
I have it written on the thing, and it will move. If we never talked about
all
it
the
before,
resources go forward to the next scenario.
It is a campaign, so we'll be able to use it on the next. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll use it next scenario. I'm sure we'll need a lot more.
No banana.
So we lose a banana.
Well.
Fudge muffins.
That's gonna not give us the slipper loaf pile that we were hoping for.
Night phase we need to eat, so give me 2 foods.
Yeah, well, there goes a couple slipper loaves.
Well, you knew that was going to happen.
That's all right. I thought we were going to lose 1.
Okay. That's it?
Is there anything else we want to do before the end of the thing? I can heal. I can discard 2 to heal up an NPC, so I might as well do that with one of the hardtack guy.
I mean, your determination tokens go through to
because I'm going to die.
Okay, then you'll lose them.
Yes. So I say we go ahead and do the doctor, or that's a heal a person, or the hardtack. Let's go ahead and spend 2 and move the doctor up. Okay. And do you want to spend it? Do you have any?
I don't have any.
Okay. Was there anything else you can do to spend determination tokens? I think it's only these things, right?
Yeah. I mean, I could discard 2 of the ones we got up there to move our weapon level back up.
I mean, we can do that
Or we can do it next scenario if we need it.
Yeah, we could do that anytime, so that's not a problem.
Yes, we can do that anytime. Okay, are you ready for me to read this?
Yes, so essentially, we won! Right? We
won!
And
Bill, did you hurt yourself working on the car?
Yeah, is there any blood?
We need to check in.
I actually have that listed down here. Well, we can change one die face, we can change one card, and ask Bill if he was bleeding.
It's
later.
a Christmas miracle! Double huzzahs!
Wow. No blood. Well, congratulations.
Congratulations, Bill. Good job.
I think I'm more excited about Bill not bleeding than I am about winning this game, because going into it, I thought, this seems pretty easy. Going through it, I thought, this seems really easy. In winning, I have a sense of not accomplishing anything and sort of despair in the end. I don't feel like we earned this victory. With Kingdom Death and with the base game of Robinson Crusoe, when you win, you sort of have this moment where you go, oh my God,
Bill, I redeem hydrate. Hydrate, Bill.
This is dehydrating.
He came in for a drink.
So,
are you ready for me to read
my
this?
point being is,
no.
I feel empty and vacant inside after this game.
And how does that differ from your normal feeling?
It is pretty much a standard.
Scalm redeemed hydrate for Bill.
No, I'm okay. I'm ready for you to read the final thing. If you are.
I knew you were going to do that. We reached the waterfall, and when we bent over the water to wash ourselves, we barely recognized our reflections.
Oh, dear God.
Spiral spears clutched firmly in our hands, arms covered with traces of white paint, stone amulets that rattled with every step hanging from our necks. By appearance, we were warriors ready to fight. But after dark, we were moaning with despair in our tents, having trouble sleeping, and reciting biblical verses like spells. We were caricatures of our adventurers. We look into bushes, fearful of monsters that may leap out and tear at our skin. We see madmen and traitors in our companions. We're a group of lost souls, challenging the force that holds the entire island in its grip. Mind Sponger! It'll be either it or us.
I knew it. I just couldn't remember its name. The Mind Sponger.
Mind Flayer. No, it's tentacle fish.
I get it. That could be Cthulhu also.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Or it could be you eating spaghetti.
The final clash between people who have nothing to lose and the Black Plague lurking in every shadow. But you should not underestimate madmen armed with mystical artifacts, ready to wake the ghost lying dormant in our scrolls. We crossed the waterfall, and further on we saw glorious buildings adorned with pure gold.
Ooh.
But the city was falling deeper and deeper into darkness.
Oh.
You have accomplished all objectives of Scenario 4.
Yay!
Sum up all brain level of all players and NPCs.
Brain level?
Yeah.
Meaning I have one?
I don't remember how we did this every time, but I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Oh, yeah, it was with... So we're starting in here?
Yeah.
6. Or
6, 7.
So 6, 7.
Yeah.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
Damn. 18 or more. Great job. Heal 8 brain/health in any combination of any players and or NPCs. Start the next scenario with a white mark on the space 1 of the morale track. Start this next scenario with that right there.
All right, and these all go up. How many?
We'll remember that. We're going to reset
How many
that.
do we get? 10?
8.
8. 1, 2.
Do you want to heal yourself?
3, 4, 5.
You can do heart. I mean, you want to heal.
3, 4. Well, 3, 4. Back here's 1, 2.
I mean, do we want to keep her alive, or do we want to just kill her off and say screw her?
Technically, the only good thing that would be if she died off was to get the brood. We've used 2, by the way.
We've used 2 what?
We've used 2. I've moved 2 up on the thing.
Okay.
So we have 6 left. I mean, if she dies off, we can get the brood.
Yeah.
But what's this thingy?
That goes away.
Yeah, that we would lose that.
And you lose your determination tokens.
And she's got a minus.
And morale will move to the left.
I mean, technically, I think we should probably try to get through with the least loss of people.
Okay, and then heal her.
So we used 2.
Yeah.
We have 8.
Yeah.
So, let's see.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We have 1 more we can do somewhere. Maybe I should.
You
1.
heal.
Okay. So I'm down 2 health and 2 brains. He's down 2 health and 3 brains. And Tuco's down 1 health.
Just doesn't seem right. We're missing something. We have to be. But let's not overthink it, because I think we're doing everything it says. So that is it, right?
That's it.
Nothing else we need to talk about.
Next week we will not be here. We are playing End of the World and finishing that up for our patrons.
Yeah.
We'll be running for our lives.
Yeah. Maybe we'll stream on another day or something. I don't know. Maybe.
But the next Sunday, we will be here to do the last scenario. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I mean, they're just giant ants. What can they do to us?
Giants.
Giant ants are just misunderstood. I mean, they just want to eat.
I can't.
Unfortunately, we're food.
Wait for all.
But
of you
it'll be
guys.
fine. It'll be fine. 2 Sundays from now, we are coming back and we're going to finish this campaign. Play the last episode. Nom 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 nom.
Wait, now,
Just embrace it and find a way to turn it to your advantage.
if you are
Right,
interested,
we can ride the ant, right? We can just ride them.
if you're interested on finding out what's happening in
Coming
the
back
end
as
of the
lunches.
world, and if they're all going to die,
Join our
join our
Patreon.
Patreon.
$5 level and up. Get
Yeah,
bonus
whatever it's
content. We have mini campaigns that we play. You get to participate in patron polls.
Fireball level and above.
Yes, and give inspiration to one of us.
Yeah.
You don't have to be a fast runner, just faster runner than the slowest runner. So you just have to be faster than me, and you're fine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, when we come back, we'll see who's the fastest runner in our next play.
Yes, join the IP Patreon. They're awesome, and you get really cool stuff. Thank you, Scum. Love you.
Yeah. And, so we will wrap this Robinson Crusoe up, regardless of how we do it in the next 2 weeks. And then
Join our Discord, and you can tell John how much you want to see us play Village Attacks.
So, this is Village Attacks. It is a
Tower Defense, I think is what it's called. Type of game.
Let's see. Yeah.
By Adam Smith.
Yeah, I was just going to Grimlord Games.
Grimlord Games.
And we did see they were
We
doing.
met them in Essen, and they were really nice people.
Yeah, they had a lot of good
Good.
stuff. And there's some really cool. One of the things I really liked about this, the miniatures in this game, is they had made all the traps.
Yes, there's
So
trap minis.
You have like the pit you fall in. You have like the
Swinging,
the
spiky
spike
thingies,
axes,
yeah.
and I don't know.
You play as the monsters, and you're in your castle defending it, and the villagers are coming to attack you. And you have to fend them off.
I probably have the miniatures downstairs.
You probably do.
Ton of dice. I think we got some extras. We picked up the extras at Essen.
Yeah, because each character gets their own set of dice.
And you can never have enough dice. So,
It's what I'm trying to talk John into playing after Robinson. We'll see.
You say it like I don't want to. I
But you-
just haven't decided if it's brutal enough because, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think most people like to watch people suffer.
I'm not saying you don't want to. I'm saying you haven't decided yet, so I'm trying to
Right.
talk you into it. I also do want to play the Pandemics, which the Cthulhu one is brutal.
So
All
the
of them
Cthulhu
are.
one, we played 10 times before we won.
Yes.
And that's the kind of game that I like. I don't want to win. I want to earn the victory.
Well, maybe we just play Cthulhu and follow Rome.
Do you
and then
think
we
you'll be
to...
going to Essen this year? No, unfortunately.
No.
No, it is another. We really enjoyed Germany, and would love to go back.
We took a vacation. We took a 10-day vacation and traveled up the west side.
We started in Munich.
West border.
Spent a few days in Munich, which I love Munich, and I would love to go back to Munich and spend more time there. And then we sort of went through and saw castles all the way up. I can't remember the names of all the cities we went to, but small towns, really. We saw Neuschwanstein Castle, stayed right by the castle. And then we saw a number of other castles on the way up and went up to Essen and spent 2 or 3 days in Essen.
And we went and saw the Cologne Cathedral.
Yeah, and we would probably, I'd love to do that again and go to Essen, but probably not for the next couple of years.
Yeah, it would be probably a couple of years before we do that again.
This year we'll probably hit Origins,
maybe. I mean, depending on state of things. But like I said, we're both vaccinated, so we feel a little more comfortable about doing that kind of stuff. But I don't know. It depends on what's going on.
Origins, probably
Ohio
for sure.
and Indiana have been pretty good about getting people vaccinated, getting things taken care of.
Yeah, Indiana's going to be taking people under 16 soon. So.
Yeah.
Then there is, of course, Gen Con.
IP trip to Germany.
We may. I think, and I'm just throwing it out there, not as a thing that we're going to do, but I think IP Con right after Origins 2022. I think that's...
what do you think about that, Bill? We go to Origins, spend a couple days there, and then go get a cabin somewhere.
And then a chalet, or not chalet, lodge after Origins, and then head up to spend 4 to 5 days as IPCon in 2022.
That would be fun.
We'll start a discussion. We'll start a Discord on that.
We might need a new channel, Bill. Yeah, you get a VIP ticket, only if you bag.
So, Dutch, I think the question is really, are you going to come to Origins or Gen Con? I would like to go to UK Games Expo.
That would be fun.
Time too, because we haven't been to the UK yet, and we have a lot of friends there we'd like to go meet.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
And then also Shucks.
Next few years
would be something else, and then
2025.
Yeah, so
maybe in 2025. Yeah, that would. Yeah, same with us. I'd love to get back over to Europe. It's just so expensive to fly across the ocean.
We saved up for a number of years, and actually we were going to take the trip with Rodney. Had a what was that called?
I don't remember
It was a board game trip, and you got to travel with Rodney.
It was a bit
Smith,
of a hike.
And a number of people were going to travel for 10 days
and play board games every night and see stuff.
And we were signed up for it, and then it got canceled, so we did it on our own. I'd love to go to Shucks, just number one, to go out to the West Coast, because we haven't been to...
we haven't been anywhere out west, really. I mean, I went to Phoenix for work, Phoenix and Arizona for work, and you've been for a concert.
I went to see the Big Four concert, Metallica, Anthrax, Megadeth, and Slayer.
But we haven't, vacationed out west.
Yeah. So, I was in a mosh pit out in California. Anyway, then, so Shucks would be great. I think we want to do that, and that might be 2022.
Who knows?
I mean, this year is screwed. We just tried to book our vacation, and the places we were looking to go, most of them are, we were going to go down to to North Carolina, and Biltmore is extremely expensive, and we've been there, and then we were going to go do some caving, and that was shut down because of COVID for the most part, just a few places.
Stupid virus.
We may...
I've heard it's very gorgeous out in Vancouver. We'd love to go out in that area. I would like to actually do what's the A state? Alaska. Oh my goodness.
Alabama? Arkansas?
Other one. Alaskan cruise. That's what I was going to say.
Well, we just heard about the cruises can't go to You have to stop in Canada, right? Didn't?
Yeah, some reason. Your mom
something?
was saying some reason they had to stop in another country first or something, so they couldn't do the. I don't know.
There was a really good. There was two
BGG cruises.
Cruises.
Yeah.
One was in the Mediterranean.
Yeah.
That we really were interested in, where you start in Spain, I believe, and you go on the Mediterranean for 10 days. And then the other one was you started out and you go over to Japan. You start in Vancouver, I believe, and go over.
I don't remember where it started, yeah.
Both of those were BGG cruises. I've assumed they've both been canceled at
I would
this
think
point.
so, yeah.
But that would be another
that would be fun.
good one. So, I mean, really, if you want to do something like that, just you start putting money away years in advance and then...
Go back in time, like 5 years, and start putting a little bit of money away.
That's right. All you need is a time machine. So, yeah, we've been pretty fortunate to be able to go do a lot of different conventions, but we still have a number to go to.
Well, I mean, we could drive to both Gen Con and Origins.
Gen Con Origins is easy. Essen was really nice. We haven't seen Shucks, and what's the one?
PAX U.
PAX U. We need to go to that. We did a Dice Tower cruise, which was fun, and they have another one coming up next February, but I don't think we're interested in doing that right now. I know Tommy would love to take another cruise, but that was our first and only cruise.
Yeah. I don't want to cruise right now. I mean, it's a petri dish in the best conditions, right?
Right.
Know what I mean?
Yeah. But I think there's a number of different... I mean, that's our vacations typically, are the conventions. So we're looking forward to that. What's Bill saying?
Last I went, I mostly was at Whistler, so I didn't spend as much time in Vancouver as I would have wanted.
So
where's Whistler?
Yeah, if we were to go to Vancouver, what is there to do?
Besides bother Leland.
Yeah, I'd like to go to... I think I'd like to make it out to Northwest and see...
That'd be neat to see, yeah.
I mean, really what I'd like to do is go down into California and take the train ride up the coast of California and then end up in like Seattle or wherever and then rent a car and go do the rest of it.
That sounds
neat.
neat.
And then fly back.
Yeah.
That might be a 2023, 24 plan.
Well, maybe even a little later. That's probably one without our son.
Yeah, well, by then he'll be 18 and he barely wants to do anything with us now.
Yeah. Not too far. Whistler's not too far from Vancouver. It's a pretty incredible destination for skiing and snowboarding.
I mean, if we can get a relatively reasonable airline ticket out to Vancouver, Shucks is a good possibility for that's like 3 or 4 days, right? Shucks, what is Shucks? How long is that? You've done Seattle to Portland?
Vancouver down to California. That would be fun. Yeah.
I hear it's really nice. I don't know. The thing about the train is I think it would be really cool to do, but the sleeping thing.
Yeah, we'd have to get it. Yeah.
We would have to get a sleeper, and I think the price jumps up drastically when you start getting... If you want to be comfortable on a train, you're going to pay a lot of money.
Sounds like
we're really cheap.
Shucks was 3 days, Friday through Sunday.
Okay. Yeah,
that's pretty tight.
So but see, that's the thing with going, like when we went to Germany, it was a vacation wrapped around a convention.
Right. Yeah, you either start or end with the convention.
Which is why I say if we do a Incorrigible Party convention, we'd want to wrap it around Origins, because everybody can justify coming into Origins and then just staying a little later and then flying out afterwards. I think that would be the best. Because if you're going to make the trip, make it a good one.
Be easier than to have to come back again.
Same with UK Games Expo. If we ever went there, I would make it. Make it 2 weeks.
Yeah, it would be at least 10 days in England.
Because it's costs money to get there, right?
Yeah, it's just getting there.
Yeah. So anyway.
All right. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for the follows.
Yep. It was fun, and we will do it again in 2 weeks. Maybe we'll stream something. When we go on vacation, we might even take some stuff down and try to stream some gameplays there for fun.
Scum, you're up super late.
What are you doing?
Why are you still awake, Scum? Thanks, Bill.
Thanks. All right, we'll see everybody. Is anybody that we can raid?
Board game stuff.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you. Want to be
Yeah.
Kiwi13, and like to see some of your minis sometime. We can, I don't know, join our Discord channel.
We have a channel for mini posting.
And
posting
if you
minis.
join our Discord, and you can post things that you paint, and I don't post things as much as I should. I should probably be on there more.
Oh, Susie. It's nice to meet you. I'm Emily, and that's
Susie.
John.
Okay, so anybody to raid?
I mean, board game stuff, or we could just quit.
Damn!
I know. I'm terrible. I know.
That's Raider.
Okay.
What? See, it's /raid.
Board
Bill.
gamer Steph.
Hold on. Spell it.
BOARD.
Oh, wait a second.
Yeah, she is nice. We rated her a couple times, and she and I don't know the name of the guy that she tends to stream with. Board gamer Steph.
GAMERSTEPH.
Yes.
And it's /raid.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Let's see if it does it. Oh, it is starting to do it. Michael,
that's the guy that she streams with.
Okay, so I hit the end credits now, right?
Yep.
See ya!